diet sody. Come on. You gotta know your memes, Jack.
Oh, it's a meme thing?
I don't know. It was memed, I guess. I mean, it was a real thing, apparently, but it was memed.
Wasn't everything like a real thing that has been memed?
No.
Are you saying there is fake memers out there?
No, there's things that start off as a meme and then become real.
Oh, what?
Probably. I don't know.
I feel like I'm getting punked here.
Stop asking me questions, man. Just accept what I say as fact and move on. Otherwise, you'll realize how much of an idiot I am.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Dude, apparently the new Joker movie is a musical.
Lady Gaga.
All I know
Yeah.
about the new Joker movie is that it's ass, and that's
Yeah,
it.
I was
There's a
looking
baby
forward
girl?
to it, and then it's like I'm skipping it now.
Riley, that's where you laugh at a random joke I made. To make us feel better. There you go.
You have to give them time to process it, okay?
Oh gosh.
We're in this together, Riley. We laugh at each other's jokes no matter what.
Oh, sorry. I was spacing out there for a second.
You have to give them 3 to 4 business days, Gavin.
Yeah.
That's right. I forgot about the charging rhino incident.
Gosh. Go on a safari for charging rhinos.
I mean, the bull.
Oh gosh, the bull incident.
That was just Riley being Riley. That had nothing to do with jokes.
Yeah, that's just...
That's. I think that was on you guys. You guys didn't hear the difference.
There was
You're
none.
saying the same word.
I wasn't saying the same word.
You were.
Right, you're saying bull.
Yeah, you got the bull and a bowl.
There was a bull in the fighting bull with the bull.
Who just ripped ass?
That's my shitty new chair that I got. It squeaks really bad.
Okay.
I just heard the wettest ripping ass ever, like 20 feet away from the mic.
I wish that was me farting, Jack.
So, I'm going to start this podcast off by pulling a Max. I got those 3 Doritos from last week, which I said were ass, and I haven't opened them yet. Nope.
I love ass drinks.
Here's a grapefruit. Here's the tamarind. And here's a mango, which probably isn't ass, but Max wanted me to drink 3, so I saved that one.
I did?
Yeah, you did.
I don't remember this.
I don't remember this either.
Mentally.
Let's start with the grapefruit.
Oh, amazing sound.
Now chug the whole thing. Do it for the views.
You gotta chug all 3 of them.
All at once.
Grapefruit.
The all Doritos.
The grapefruit. Surprisingly not bad. I'm pleasantly surprised by the grapefruit. Tamarind.
So they're fizzy drinks?
Yeah, no. I said they're sodas last week.
The sodas don't have to be fizzy.
What soda have you had that isn't fizzy?
Why do you think those weirdos call it pop?
Oh. I don't like fizzy drinks.
Hey, they could be weirder and call all soda Coke.
I got the tamarind here. I already know what this one tastes like.
What kind of Coke would you like? I'll take a Fanta.
Oh. It tastes like the smell of rotten. It tastes like the smell of rotten watermelon.
Ooh.
Oh. What? Rotten watermelon?
It tastes like rotten watermelon.
No, watermelon
tastes like a smell?
Yeah, it tastes like the smell of rotten watermelon. Alright, now we got the mango.
Mango sip.
Alright. Mango's alright. Alright, now I got a cup here, which I'm going to...
He's gonna combine them all. The prophecy.
Yeah, this is also Max. Well, I think Max's request was specifically to put all 3 in my mouth and try drinking them that way, but I'm not going to do that.
Oh yeah, just like Take all 3 bottles in at the same time. Just boom.
All right.
Chug them all down
Just
until they're
get
empty.
get
Yep.
like the tri straw, and then just put like one of the it's the funnel straw thing, you know.
I got a regular straw.
Well, you need you need 3 straws or a tri straw.
I'll get 2 more
Yeah, let me just
straws.
go to my kitchen and get a tri straw.
Jack, if you don't have a tri straw, what are you doing? What do you do with your life, Jack?
Do you have like the curly fun
Are you
straws?
supposed to drink 3 sodas at the same time, Jack?
Yeah, Jack, this is a very important thing.
Of all people that would be able to maximize soda drinking, I would have thought it would be you.
I don't really drink that
Tried
much
straw.
soda, actually.
Oh, actually, Jack, did you see that Coca-Cola did a crossover with Oreos?
Oh god, I
Oh
feel
my
that.
gosh, that sounds awful.
What?
Are they making a Coca-Cola milk thing, or are they just making Coca-Cola
No.
like
It's
Oreo?
like an Oreo flavored Coke.
Yeah,
Oh
doesn't
gosh.
seem great.
Are they trying to kill people, or is that just a side effect?
That's been their goal from the beginning, man.
Oh,
Did you
first
see
of
their
all-
original recipe?
Riley's needy ass,
Yeah.
Riley's needy ass needed 3 straws, so I got it.
It was very important. If you're gonna drink all of them at once, you can either dump them all into one container, or you can
That's
get the
what I
3
did.
straws.
I did that right away before you said that.
Well, then at
I
this point, the 3
recorded
straws are
myself do
moot.
it.
Oh, so it's 3 straws in one drink? Oh, jeez.
Are you even watching this stream, Riley?
No, I don't have. I couldn't figure out how to get his camera up.
Yeah.
For some reason, it wasn't showing for me.
Well, that's great because he
Oh,
put
he's
it up for
streaming?
you.
Yeah, I didn't even know he had a.
God.
I didn't even know he started.
It just
Oh, there
got
it is.
in the top right corner.
Oh boy, does that taste like those 3 drinks mixed together? Let me tell you.
I click back. Oh, there it is. I found it.
Put the
I'm
straws
glad you saw the whole thing.
Oh my gosh. Oh. You know what? The 3 straws make this way better than I think it would have been.
Yep.
Each one
Especially because they
separates
don't
the
match
flavors.
at all.
They do enhance the experience, I can tell you that.
Oh gosh.
See, Max's original pitch was
That
Yeah,
was my original
Yeah,
pitch.
but what I was saying is you should put a straw in each one of those and then drink from the
I
straws.
like Max's pitch. the
So
best.
that you
none
wouldn't.
of my straws go that deep.
Well, it just has to
Oh.
hit the liquid, man.
Sounds like a personal problem.
If the straws go in there, they're gonna be stuck in the bottle. I'm not doing that. The
Oh,
can
cup
dump 'em
method
out.
is simply more efficient.
It's the 3 straws in the one cup.
Yeah, you drink faster with 3.
True. That's how straws work.
I don't know what that is.
Oh my gosh.
Man, I drank that like 3 times faster.
See?
Yeah.
Boom.
Whew. Man,
Anyways.
okay.
These 2 mid flavors balanced out this absolute ass one, so I'm happy.
So is this gonna be a new segment? We're just gonna have like the every other episode somebody grabs
All
like
food.
multiple drinks and drinks them all.
I mean, if any of you want to do that, you can.
I'll have to get like
I got one combination. Well, it's not really a drink, but don't ever mix Greek yogurt and peanut butter. It tastes horrible.
Oh boy.
I wasn't planning to.
what, Jack?
Yeah, I was like, peanut
First
butter
of all,
flavored yogurt was must be
Greek
pretty good.
yogurt?
Yeah,
Why are you eating Greek yogurt in general, Jack?
I mean it's
Yeah.
pretty
He used
good.
to bring it to work, like he did
Yeah.
on breaks.
Yeah, all the time, and I'll put like little I don't know what they call it, like oats, granola oats things in there. Some honey. It was good, dude.
It's a
Man,
pretty good combo.
Yeah.
so you made a
Don't put peanut butter
parfait.
in there though. That just it's horrible.
So what's the worst part, the peanut butter or the yogurt?
It takes the worst parts out of both of them.
I mean, once upon a time I did try the peanut butter smoothie from Tropical Smoothie Cafe. I did not like it.
Well, I like
Peanut butter
I thought it was pretty good.
should not be consumed in drink form. That's my takeaway from that experience. Take
I
that shit,
disagree.
slather it on some bread, makes a nice sandwich. Don't
You,
put it in
are
your
you
drink.
smothering the
It's
shake
good in
on the
ice
bread?
cream too.
What? No. Why would I do that?
Take that shake, smother it in some bread. That's a good ass sandwich right there.
Boil the mash it, stick it in a stew.
It's
Mhm.
the ultimate, shake test. If it can go on bread and still taste good, then it's a good shake.
Look, Riley, you can like drown all your bread in shakes all you want. I'm not gonna be. I don't care. Okay,
That's what
I'm not
Riley's
going to
gonna
do
eat
that.
next time on the podcast.
The all
Shake
bread?
Yeah, what are you gonna eat next time, Riley?
Yeah.
First of all, I have to get a camera if I'm gonna.
You don't own a camera?
No, I don't have.
I'm almost certain you know how to get your hands on a camera pretty
I-
quickly.
I
I
can.
mean, I don't know
can
how
go
much
for my
this
phone.
one costed, but
There you go.
I can
I
use my
remember they were
laptop.
cheap.
All right.
Yeah.
So I have some options.
I don't have a camera. Instantly comes up with 2 camera options.
Yeah,
I do
well,
have these 2 cameras though.
the problem is it's not like an external plug into my computer works with my setup completely. It would be I'd have to run Discord off of that, and then if I'm going to do that, then I'd have to record off of that device. So the phone's basically out.
Sounds like you're making a lot of problems when you already have a solution to me.
Yeah, it sounds like I just need to get an external camera and a green screen and
Yep, with my
a whole light.
Amazon
I
links
already have a light system. So
You have a light setup, but you don't have a camera.
yeah.
Or green
He's got like
screen,
custom
anything.
DJ like DMX lights. It's like,
I don't
cameras.
see
What's a
that light.
camera?
It is just the one light.
The
But-
light in the room. I have a light system flick switch. The light.
It's super advanced.
Nobody
Like
would
a-
believe this.
Like a rave setup.
Oh gosh.
Welcome to the podcast, everyone.
Yep. Welcome to the podcast. Everybody's favorite podcast in the high seas. And
What about Jack and his adventures
Yes.
of life?
Yeah.
Jack, you're our topic of today because the last time we did a topic about you told us you were Harry Potter, and that was about it.
No, someone told me I look like Harry Potter.
So
2
now,
people did.
So now we're coming up onto the second adventure of.
I don't have adventures. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Jack, you've probably traveled the most out of us.
What wonderful home adventure
Yeah.
have you had?
I mean, I went to the bathroom before the podcast. That was an adventure, I guess.
Wow.
Tell us about it.
It was so intense that it could be considered an adventure. I want to hear this story.
Yeah, what did you have to fight through the mafia to get to your bathroom? And once you
No.
got there, it turned out to be a fake. So then you had to.
A fake mafia or a fake bathroom visit?
Both
He's
disastrous.
struggling for like 30 minutes. He looks down, completely empty.
Oh, got me again.
Damn it, Bill! Got me again.
Ooh. So something like that, Jack?
Yeah, something like that.
Tell us.
See, you have great stories.
Yeah.
You guys ever have a bathroom adventure so intense you just gotta take all your clothes off?
You know, Jack, for some
I
reason,
can't say that I have.
when you initially started your story, I thought that is instantly where it was going. Because, yeah, for some reason, mention this all the time. And
For some reason, you have that kind of reputation about
Is this like happen normally?
No, that's like a one-time thing. It was like intense, and I was like, "Man, I gotta take my clothes off.
Oh
I gotta
my-
focus. Like I had to put my phone away. I had to put, like get in power
Bro.
position."
Oh my gosh,
You
Jack.
two
I
had
mean,
to
I've
go away.
definitely fogged up my glasses a time or two.
That's
about
never
normal?
happened.
It's never happened to me.
And the fabric of time and space
I
itself
mean,
was crumbling around
be
me.
weird
That's
if I
how
did
badly
that.
I needed to do this.
So, like, what was the experience like before getting? Like, was it like a surprise? You weren't expecting it, or like, did you go in knowing that like
It
this was
was
going
like
to be
a
happening?
slow burn.
I feel like
Are
you'd
you
know,
talking to me?
right? You would probably know going in.
Like, was it tummy rumbling and like just deep body shaking grumbles, or what was it? What was going on?
No, I was like, man, this is gonna be a normal one. I was on my phone. I was like, oh man, I gotta put my phone away. And a few seconds later, it's like, oh man, my shirt's gotta come off.
All right, I've never had one so intense that I put my phone away.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
Fogged up glasses, clothes came off, but my phone was still in hand. I tell you what.
no, I had to like sit up, like just straight up, like,
The lock.
oh, I gotta fight here.
You had to lock in. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I did.
He's like,
All right, time to get serious.
No more messing
It's
around.
the Saitama anime face just gets serious mid shit.
Yeah, that's what it felt like. You guys have never had that.
Nope.
Oh.
He stands up to go flush the toilet, and there's no toilet there anymore.
Oh, it's the mafia
I bet you don't
again.
need to flush.
yeah, I got a meme that represents Jack's situation here.
Luckily, it was only a one-time thing so far.
All right,
Man,
yeah,
A
this
one
was
in a
Jack on the
playthrough
toilet.
experience.
This right here.
Oh,
oh, I've seen that one.
That doesn't look like Jack at all.
If you lost 100 pounds, maybe.
There wouldn't be much of him left.
Well, I think he did lose 100 pounds when he was in there. That's the problem.
Does there look like there's much of that guy? You know, serious.
So disastrous has struck. There's an ad, and if I play the ad, it plays through my recording.
No.
Oh, Riley.
So everybody just be quiet. Let me get through this ad. Okay, perfect, guys. We got through the ad.
it was
Okay.
pretty much exactly like that, but right when he locks in, the clothes gotta come off too, and that would have been it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, that would change the anime for sure. Right when he walks in, the clothes came off.
Oh my gosh. Like, would the clothes just like shoot off of him?
I'm pretty sure in the context of the scene, after he walks in, he says, "Hey, tell this guy to look at me." So the
Look at
clothes-
me.
Oh, you
Clothes
did
came
not
off.
want to be looking at me when that was going down.
Just has that vein creep up his neck and bulge on his forehead as he's trying to push. Fucking look at me. Look at me.
I had the perfect Yujiro Hama face for this.
Oh my gosh.
Was it a certain, did you like eat something nasty or what caused it?
Well, he drinks
I
a
don't
lot
know,
of
just-
milk, so
Just
That's
milk
not
doesn't
related.
do that. Yeah, that's nothing to do with that.
could have been spoiled
Unrelated.
milk.
Too much whey protein.
Yeah,
Gosh.
there's so many Yujiro faces that fit Jack in this situation. Here's one.
Oh my gosh.
I know that one. That's when he gets slapped and he puts the pain throughout his whole body. I know that face.
Why is he so veiny?
Because he just got slapped and he's dispersing the pain throughout the entirety of his
is
skin.
there-
Were you not listening?
Is there that many
God
like
damn it, Riley.
is there that many veins on the face like that? Like that can
Ah,
bulge
if
out?
You're
Riley,
the most
do-
powerful
do-
being in the world, yeah, I guess.
Riley, how many
Develop new
blood
veins.
vessels do you think are in the face? Because it's probably a lot more than you
There's
think.
probably a lot, yes, but I don't think they can bulge out like that. And I know anime to
Well,
be completely
Yujiro
realistic.
Hama can move his
That's
brain in
more-
order to
more
dodge a
likely.
bullet as a
Yeah,
passive through his
depends on
skull,
how
so-
skinny you are.
Here's another Jack on the toilet.
Oh, I like that.
It was a serious face. There was no grinning. Well, there might have been some grinning, but not that.
Some grinning.
That's his mom when the smell hit her nose.
Involuntary grinning.
Mom, I plugged the toilet.
Here's another.
Mom when she finds the piss drawer.
Oh.
Oh no!
He's standing in that one and he has pants on. That's not right.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Why is his pants on? This isn't a representation of Jack on the toilet.
I need one of those where his pants
That's what I was
right
thinking.
now.
Why are his pants on?
Yeah, I even have to take my socks off.
That was
Dude. It
my
was
first
intense.
thought too.
There's one with his pants off, right?
Why does that buff man have pants on? That's what I go around thinking.
Well, these are supposed to represent Jack on the toilet. If Jack's standing like that with his pants on. When he's using the restroom, I think
That's
there's a
what happened
problem.
when he logged in. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh gosh.
I still haven't found the face I'm looking for.
Oh. So Jack, you have other stories, like you going to bake, like for the British Armada,
Oh, you're getting baked?
What?
anything
What?
like that.
It took me a minute to realize the absurdity of that sentence.
Where did that even come from?
Oh yeah, haha, Jack baking. Wait, British Armada. What?
Why is that so far fetched? But the not the Illuminati. What was Cameron's analogy?
Illuminati. We're going like every
The mafia.
which way.
The mafia. Why was the
Oh, the
mafia
mafia.
toilet
Yeah.
so commonplace? But no, the British Armada. Is it because I didn't say
I think
Spanish?
if the mafia was protecting a toilet, they would call
Riley,
it.
I think you need to slow down and very clearly ask the question. you're trying to
Okay,
ask.
sorry.
There's like 8 different questions that came out of your mouth.
Where do you want me? Do you want me to
One of
start
them
from
had something to do
square
with
one?
toilet.
No. There's a lot of like chaff that needs to be removed. There was something about Illuminati and Armada, some various other European armies. I'm not quite sure.
Okay. Let me.
Battle formations.
Okay. So why was the British Armada so uncommon? Like why are you guys like gobsmacked on that?
Because it was already prefaced when Cameron brought up the mafia that he had an outrageous story. The outrageous story was done with, and you're like, "Oh, baking for the British Armada."
Yeah, I was trying to see if he had other stories. I know Jack's not. He's a jack of all trades, so he's probably done a lot of things. He's not a one-trick pony.
I'm just wondering, like, where that specific, like, where the
Yeah,
Armada.
well, how'd you
convinced
even
us-
think of that?
Alliteration. You
What?
got baking and then British, and then I was
Baking
trying
Armada,
to.
of course.
Yeah, Armada. I love that.
This flows so well.
The first,
British Armada.
the British Armada, yeah.
I found
Obviously.
the face that I was. I finally found the face that I was looking for. This one.
That's when the last nugget got pinched.
Man.
Oh.
He's so focused in, he's got color to his face now instead of black and white.
Jack,
He
was there
became
enough
colored.
toilet paper, or did you run out?
Oh no, there was enough.
There was enough.
How much did it take?
The whole roll.
How many squares?
Oh my God.
It took one.
One whole roll.
I don't
Oh,
believe
just-
that for a second.
No, you guys ever have a poop that just uses no squares? No,
Yeah.
no
Oh.
TP.
What?
No, every poop has
Well,
at least used one
yeah.
square, Jack.
Yeah, that's what I
You'll
mean.
just stand up and leave.
But you have to use one to find out. But
Hey,
with
Jack.
that one, you can find out.
Are you
can
sure
do
you're
that
getting
one.
everything, Jack?
Well, Jack's been talking about bidets, so he's.
Hey man,
maybe he's
if you haven't
finally
used the
invested.
bidet, you can't be talking.
No, I have used a bidet, Jack. We went on a whole
Riley,
discussion about
That's
that.
not a bidet. That's a fucking water fountain.
That
Your
is an
parents use as a bidet.
external
Yeah,
bidet.
That's a poop sink. We've been over this.
It's an external bidet.
It's a poop sink.
Here we go. I found the face. There we go.
Oh,
Well, you took a photo of yourself on the.
No.
Oh my
I
God.
found my selfie, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a good anime too.
Oh god, that one. Prison school.
Yep.
It was all right.
It was funny.
It was
Eh,
This is what I thought of. I'll voice it out for all the viewers at home. It takes 2 wipes to know you needed 3 wipes, but 3 wipes to know you only needed 2.
Yeah, I found out in one wipe I didn't need to wipe.
Yep,
quite words of wisdom there.
very wise.
quite words of wisdom. Very nice.
Very wisdom, yes. You can do that trope to sound even more wisdomy. You can just say the same thing but backwards, which is what's being said here.
2 you know 2 wipes 3 butts.
Getting
What are you talking about?
You said to go backwards.
Yeah, you said read it backwards.
Okay, the
Read
same concept, but in
Read
reverse,
it
not
forward.
an exact
Read
backwards.
it
I'm
good.
sorry. You gotta.
Three,
Maybe
one,
maybe
two,
you can
Up to
sound more
Sydney
wisdom
Wood.
like if you're gonna.
2
Ri-
seconds.
Riley,
Gee.
how about you say what you mean by saying it out? Like say
Exactly
it
what
in
it's written. What's written here? Because they talk about. So they start with say like, oh yeah, 2 wipes to need 3, and then they reverse it and say, oh, but 3 wipes to know 2. So they
But
just
it's
reverse
true,
the
though.
numbers. They
Are
just
we gonna
reverse
show like
numbers
the
here.
image when the?
Oh,
Or the-
that's that. I
That
guess I
requires a lot of
could.
editing.
That's a lot of effort on me right now. Do you really
Because
want?
this whole segment is not gonna make any
Okay,
sense. to
fine,
anybody.
fine. I'll
Welcome to the
pause what
podcast.
I'll pause my thought process. You guys go on. I will get the image on screen, and in the next 5
Can't you just do
minutes.
that like when you're editing?
No. Editing powers is only live for podcasts now.
Only in the present.
That's-
Editing is only in the present.
You're putting a lot of pressure on my past self to do anything.
So hang on. So we've
What?
been laughing at these
Ask them.
faces for the past like 5 minutes. So is nobody just gonna know what the hell is going on for the past 5 minutes?
No, we explained
just all gonna
it
get cut out.
perfectly
It's
well. I don't know what you're talking about. We explained it very well. Okay, here we go. I've got the image. Yes, we. So here's the image
Okay.
that Max have sent of the words of wisdom. And what I'm saying is, you make it sound
I don't see it.
wisdom.
Where?
What? You can see just fine. It's right there. So the words to make yourself sound wise, you just say the same thing that like you have a 2-sentence setup, and you say the whatever in the first sentence, and then you make it sound wisdom like by just reversing it.
Riley, you are sounding so unwise right now.
I agree. I
Okay,
very
well-
much agree.
I pooped in the pond. I pond in the poop.
See how wise
You're
he
right. I did
sounds?
sound wise.
Exactly. See.
3 wipes to know you needed 2. But it takes 2 wipes to know when you needed 3 wipes. I just sound like an idiot after saying that. I don't know what you're on about.
Okay, well, you just try some techniques out. Figure out what makes you sound wise. Find the wise
Better to
inside
come in the
yourself.
sink than to sink in the
You know-
comb.
I was
You
thinking
know
of
what
that
makes
too.
you sound wise? Just saying shit correctly. I think that works pretty well for me.
See, then you go for that. Whatever makes you sound as wise as you want to sound. That's the end goal for wisdom.
Hey Riley, whatever you think makes you sound wise, just say the opposite.
Oh,
That's my word of wisdom.
my
right there.
words of wisdom to you.
Yeah.
Don't sound dumb.
Shut your mouth.
Anyways, Jack, did you figure out the British Armada thing yet?
No.
Jack, I gave you so much
No.
time. Gosh, what is this? What's this photo? Why is he bleeding
That's-
down the nose? What
That's
is
coming
happening?
in the sink. Come on.
That's how
His gums
his
are
face-
bleeding. His nose is
face was
bleeding.
so-
He's
his
got so
face
many
was
extra
so-
molars.
he was so red in the face trying to get that dump out that he started bleeding out of every orifice possible.
His ears aren't bleeding and his eyes aren't bleeding.
What do you know?
Yeah.
I'm looking right at him.
No.
Oh, sorry. He's keeping the blood inside of his eyes by.
Oh,
Yeah,
here
you
Closing
we
see
go.
his eyes are closed. Yeah,
Oh.
exactly.
He closed his ears too, obviously.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
This is
what they
also
mean
a
when you
face
can-
that was being made on the toilet.
That is a monkey, Jack.
Yeah, I was
That's
making a
just
face like
before
that
it
though.
started. It's like, oh god, here it comes.
Moment sat down and was like,
This
Pictures
is
taken
rewarding.
seconds before disaster.
no monkeys, that's probably true.
Yeah, he's probably going through something similar.
Oh, to be a photographer on that day if he is going through something similar. It's like,
I'm sure
oh, what
he
a
was-
cute face.
Oh gosh! Isn't nature so great?
Isn't
Yeah.
nature beautiful?
I mean, I could have had
Isn't it
way
neat?
worse bathroom experiences, so that's being lucky.
Than nature.
That
Nature's
wasn't the
guts.
worst bathroom experience
Yeah,
you've had?
picture you.
No, that was the worst one I've had, but I'm saying it could have been way worse.
Then
I don't know, man. I've had food poisoning a few times. It's
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. You've had worse than I have.
Austin, don't you have just random stalled stories?
Those are about the people next to
Do
him.
those stories
Yeah.
for you to this day?
I think I've probably talked about some of them on the podcast already.
It'd be a crime if you didn't, honestly.
You want to hear about them again? I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
Everybody wants
Want
to
to see
hear
me
it
do it
again.
again?
So a lot of them happened in the same bathroom in our high school. So I don't know if it was just something with that bathroom. But in one of them, I was just like getting finished, and then I was going to wash my
Oh.
hands, and then I hear these guys walking down the hallway, and they were being so loud. I just remember thinking, "Please do not come into the bathroom." And of course, they do.
Yeah,
And they both
obviously they were
walk
coming
in.
into the bathroom.
They both walk in at the same time. They look at me washing my hands, and they just stop talking as soon as they see me. I don't remember what they were talking about, but it's like they saw me and they looked at me like I was the one being weird. So I don't know why. But then after a couple of seconds of just like looking at me, after a couple of seconds of just looking at me, they both walk into the same stall. And then close it. And then I just quickly dry my hands and get out of there.
Oh my goodness.
Does this guy look like he's gonna say anything? Let's just do it anyway.
Now, is that a power play on their point to like go into the same stall while you're watching?
Right, that's not.
That doesn't sound like a
What?
power play to me. If that was
I think it was more of
intent,
an Excel
it
document.
was a pretty bad job if that was the intent.
And now it's time for the high school power play. Two dudes in a stall together.
Have you guys seen that old commercial? It's like, are they smoking or are they gay?
Oh, yeah.
It's a classic.
I have not seen that.
I have. It's pretty good.
I haven't.
It's a good anti-smoking ad. Got me to stop.
Oh, everyone I knew in high school that vaped were like
Oh.
super gay. Just unironically, they just were. It was crazy. They're so fruity. It
Yeah.
matched their fruity bubblegum vape.
Oh, the vapes were fruit. What do you mean by fruity?
What
What's that even mean?
So they literally had fruit flavored vapes. Like the whole, like
Like
you'd
cotton
walk by
candy.
this school back. They actually banned all freshmen for like 3 weeks from using the
using the
bathroom
bathroom?
after class started because
Oh,
the
I'd shit in the
bathroom,
hallway. As
all
a
the
rebellion.
bathrooms smelled like flavored vape because it was like so bad.
So all the bathrooms suddenly started smelling good, and they're like, "No more using the toilets."
Yep.
Didn't they like scare people saying, "Oh, the vapes are going to set off the smoke detectors," and they definitely weren't going to set off the smoke detectors?
That's
I
what they
have no
did in
idea.
the dorms at
I mean, kids shouldn't be
Maddie's
vaping
college.
anyways.
But they do set off the alarms depending.
Oh, they
I
do
know
now?
this because
I
at
was
least
just
in the building I was in, 2 freshmen were like, "Hey, I wonder if you set off the alarms," and so they vaped and blew it directly into the sensor. And immediately
well.
set off the alarm.
Crazy.
So they can't. If they're just doing it normally, it's probably fine. But they blew like a full puff straight into the detector.
I
That's
don't
just a
have
skill
any
issue.
high school related
That's a
vape
skill issue,
stories, sad to say.
I don't have any vape stories either. I know,
I have a
shocker.
few. I have one. I can share.
Oh, go for it, Gavin. Go for it.
Well, when I was a sucker of the fruity essence, I was reclining on my gamer chair as you do, just kicking back, leaning real far back. And I believe I was wearing basketball shorts at the time, if I remember correctly. And
Is that an important detail?
yeah,
very
because
important.
I had like a pen-sized vape, and it kind of just slid out of my pocket as I was leaning backwards, and I didn't know
Aha.
until my parents came by without me noticing.
Hmm.
Somehow got behind me because my back was to the door.
Hmm.
and just took a big old rip and blew the grape-scented vapors right in my face, and I instantly knew, oh shit, that was caught.
Oh, jeez. That's
You know,
not what I thought you meant by
You
big
see,
rip.
Riley, that
They just farted in my face, and then I knew they found my vape.
Riley, that right there is what you call a power play. They could have just like told him, like confronted him about it, but they went the extra mile, picked up the vape, and blew it at him to tell
Yeah.
him that way. That's a fucking power play.
I see. So what you're saying is your vape was contraband, and you were then, not the word that came to mind was chastised, but I feel like there's a better word.
Probably.
You know, there's another.
I mean, I had a talking to, but they gave it
you
right
know-
back. So
You know, there's
What are you
one
gonna say? Did
guy-
they even care?
You know,
not
Gavin.
really.
Gavin, there is one guy who had. There's one guy out there who had a very similar experience to you, where like he's just at his place, relaxing. Something falls out of his pocket, and like his girlfriend or parents come in to like check in on him, but he doesn't notice, and then he suddenly hears a. He looks back like, "Ah, shit! You found my coke."
What? What? We're- Do you mean not the drink?
I mean, yeah, not the drink. I hope you're not snorting.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I felt like when they
Oh
blew the
my
smoke in my
gosh.
face.
The pure terror. Man.
Yeah, that's me as I realized my pants and clothes gotta come off.
That was you once the pants are already off, but you realize the socks.
Yeah.
Then that's the point.
Oh,
True
man.
point of no return.
If my
Like,
socks
man,
have
this
to
is
come
getting a bit
off,
serious here.
yeah, everything's gone downhill if the socks have to come off.
Hey, man, I could have been worse. Could have been way worse.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
But I'm just saying, it gets really serious when you have to take your socks off.
Hey, when I worked at, I don't want to say, but
When
Yeah.
you worked.
one of the
This place
guys,
that's only in one area of the world. Yep.
one of the guys said he was, I don't know, driving home from work or driving to
And he had
work.
to take his
He's
socks
like,
off?
No, he was in the car and he's like, "Oh man, I got to fart," and he ripped ass, and it was just he just shit himself full of liquid.
Was that Chris?
Oh, that was.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh.
I don't even
No
know if
liquid
he-
is the sentence that really sent me.
I don't know if he was still there when he started on Went to My Machine also.
Ugh.
I thought Chris
Anyway.
had a story like that too.
Not Chris. Anyway, he like as he was still driving, so he had to like lean forward, so he wasn't
Oh.
like sitting in the chair and drive the rest of the
No,
way
you
home.
can't move afterwards.
Yeah,
you gotta stay
that-
still.
You
so
might
it
as
doesn't
well
move
just-
around.
I feel like that was a mistake, just trying to shimmy, because the leakage is just, oh man.
Yeah, run down
No,
your
he
legs
just had
if you
to
lean
hover his
forward
ass
too
off
much.
the seat, he said.
Did he buy a new car?
I don't think so. I think he just threw the
He
pants
just
away.
took it
though.
to a car wash and vacuumed off the seat. It was fine.
Ah.
Man, it's crazy that everything that we talked about so far happened to Jack. But what about,
Hey, that didn't
What
happen
about-
to me. That happened to someone at work.
but what
No, these
about,
are all crazy Jack stories.
but what about
Crazy Jack
Gavin's
stories.
brewery adventures?
Yeah,
don't
Gavin's
know what
making
you're
his
talking
whole
about.
brewery. He's definitely not illegal, most likely, allegedly.
As far as we
And-
know.
It's
This
finally.
is supposed to be all about Jack.
No, you no, you guys got a split joint.
Yeah, Gavin's brewery is in Jack's house because it's Gavin's
I mean,
basement.
Kinda.
Okay, so
But yeah, I've been making apple wine. That's the story.
it's pretty sweet.
I got 2 batches brewing, and the first batch was a great success to everybody I gave it to. So
Nice.
So
pretty
next
exciting stuff.
you
next
just
step
gotta
is
do that again.
champagne. You wait 10 years for it,
I mean,
right?
I could distill it a little more and make it into champagne if I really wanted to. That's the next step. I want to perfect the formula of wine first, and then I can distill it further into
And then
higher proof stuff.
you can have it for your wedding. It can be your
Homemade.
yeah.
It can be your the homemade.
I was gonna say toast, and that didn't sound
yes.
right.
Very own
It can be my
mood.
toast.
Everybody loves toast, like Jack.
Wine.
And Jack's favorite toast story.
Is there a
I
toast
don't have
story?
any toast stories. Do you
You
have
have
a
any
toast
toast
story,
stories?
Riley?
You don't have
Everybody
toast
has a
stories?
story.
You
Not
haven't
really.
burnt down
Riley-
a
Riley, do
toaster?
you have-
Haven't burnt down an orphanage trying to make toast before? Come on, man.
Gosh,
Okay.
I recently have a toast story, kind of.
All right,
Oh,
tell us.
wow. What
it's,
orphanage?
it's from my sister. So she was using the toaster oven and it caught on
Killed my
fire.
parents.
And
Fully on fire?
yeah, fully on fire. And she
No, just halfway on fire.
yeah, halfway on fire. And then she couldn't remember what to do. Sadly,
So she stopped, dropped, and rolled to try. and
sadly, she did not stop,
Toaster
drop, and roll.
fire.
Was what I was gonna say.
Oh my god!
And no, so she grabs the flaming toaster, the halfway flaming toaster oven thing, and she decides to bring it outside because that's the best place for it. Instead
It's
of
better than
grabbing,
inside, I
instead of
suppose.
keeping, or putting the fire blanket on, or using the fire extinguisher she had. So
Yeah, what she should have done is covered up with a fire blanket and gone to bed. When she woke up, the fire would have been gone.
You know, Riley, the entire time you were saying that story, I was thinking, where have I heard this before? And then I remembered, like, I believe last week.
did I say this story
boy.
last week?
No. Let me finish, Riley. It was when you, me, and Jack wasn't in the call yet, but it was you, me, and Gavin.
Oh yeah.
Gavin go off and do something. So, like, Maddie decided to step in and talk about the story.
She didn't decide. I made her because she made me late. So
Oh,
it's like, you can
yeah.
explain.
So one of the stories she talked about was like how I think her sister like did the same thing, and the reason why is because like she didn't take out the crumb collector tray and empty it.
Yeah.
Oh, I did pass by while you were talking about crumbs, but I didn't actually hear the story.
The crumb collector, of course. And then we were saying, yeah, you could. What were we saying? We could make like toast out of the crumbs or something.
I'll mash the crumbs together, make new toast.
Was that it?
Yeah.
Or was it just like we're never
It's a
cleaning
combination of all the toast, making all toast, obviously.
I don't remember saying anything about making toast out of
Was it croutons? I felt like we were going to use them for something. We were going to repurpose
We
them
were.
instead
I'm
of
trying
throwing
to
them away.
remember what it was. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Is that what croutons are made out of? Just old breadcrumbs?
No, croutons are basically
The
just
crusty old.
croutons are basically just normal bread that you cut into cubes and then like bake it till it's super crispy.
So long story short, she got a haircut.
What?
Okay.
Where do? Maddie? I wasn't aware of that.
No, my sister. That was the end of the story. She went and got a
Oh.
haircut.
With the fire? Oh.
She was just like so distraught from burning the toaster, or what?
I gotta
Well,
turn over a new leaf.
so she carried it outside and it singed the tips of her hair.
Oh, cinch tips. That's the new trend, isn't it?
So she went and got them clipped.
Frosted tips are out of style. Singe tips are where it's at.
It's in.
That's where you have blonde hair with black tips instead of
I was gonna
black
say
hair
just
with
dump
blonde
oil
tips.
on it and then I'll put it out right out.
Your hair?
No, to the fire. Just dump oil on it.
Just
Oh.
dump boil on it?
I mean,
Oil.
enough, and yeah, that would work.
Are you saying boil or oil? Why am I
Oil.
making-
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
pour your boils on it. Just remove all your boils. And
I keep
pour
hearing
it over.
boil. Am I crazy?
What?
You spelled
What?
it out.
What?
You keep.
How does that work? How does that work? No, nobody explain. How does that work, Riley? How does pouring a boil on it work? It's out of curiosity.
Okay. So it's oil spelled 7 times to sound like boil. Gotcha.
Ah,
Yeah, everybody knows if you say oil 7 times in quick succession, it sounds like boil.
It really does.
oil, 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 oil.
Yeah. Yes.
You know what?
very much like
I think you instantly countered it. It didn't sound like boil at all. It sounded like like a spring thing? Just going boing. Yeah.
every time
Oh,
Riley confidently
Spring like
tries to make a-
spring, not spring like the season. Gotcha.
you know, every time Riley confidently tries to make a point about something to immediately get debunked, I feel like his worldview crashes down just a little bit.
Hey,
Maybe I really did say bull when I meant bowl.
No, I know what I meant. Gavin had a mechanical bull in a bowl-shaped arena underneath an upside-down bowl.
You said the same 3 words.
Yep.
Well, 2 of them were the same.
They were all the same. All 3 of them were the same word.
Only the last 2 were the same.
You know, when you
really? Because I don't think you want to say that confidently.
I'm very confident.
No, I know what
You
Riley
shouldn't
meant,
be.
but
Why
like
not?
what I pictured in my mind is like like the bucking mechanical bulls like Riley was talking about.
Yeah.
I imagine that, except it's just a giant metal bowl that's upside down that you sit on and try to hang on to that instead. As it's like bucking around and stuff.
Hey, you're riding a mechanical bull in the giant hollowed-out mechanical bull arena.
Yeah.
they found
Which looks like
Yeah,
a
they
giant
found-
bowl.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah,
it's a
you see-
giant hollowed-out bull.
See, there's some lore behind that. They found a giant, ancient, brazen bowl statue, which was once used to fry an entire civilization of people.
To brutally torture people. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they saw that it was unused for like 1,000 years. They're like, "Hey,
You gotta bring
we
this shit
could
back.
turn this into like a whole ass stadium." Check
They
it out.
really knew what they were doing around here.
Is this a giant bowl? We could put our bowls in this.
Well, that's starting to sound like a different word now.
Everybody wants a bowl full of bowls.
That's what I do with my bowls.
Put your bowls out of the bowl.
It's the best way to stack them, Jack. I recently went to a bowl show.
Oh,
Did you win?
Was it fun?
were they antiques or?
No, they were pretty lively.
Really?
Yeah. The mayor got on one.
Whoa! Must have been pretty sturdy.
Yep, the mayor's pretty sturdy. He didn't really fall off the bunking bronco there. Except it wasn't a horse. It was a bull. I don't know if I'd go back to another bull show. You know, I felt like I was going to get heckled by the clown, and I did not want.
What? There are clowns at bull
Where did he
shows?
come from?
Yeah, there's clowns at the bull show to once the bull rider like gets off the bull because the bull is bucking him around. The clowns have to get the bull away from the person so the person doesn't get like stepped on.
What?
I
What
guess
kind
it's-
of bull show did you go to, Riley?
I guess,
A classic bull show.
man. I guess with circuses being less and less common, the clowns have to find a new place to work.
Yeah.
Have you never been to a rodeo? This is just instead
I've
of
been to one rodeo, and I could guarantee you there were no fucking clowns.
Okay, sorry. So the terminology clown is probably what's throwing you off. It's not like a squeaky nose clown. It's
What are they
That's,
doing?
is that the only kind of clown there is?
no, these are bull clowns.
Clown in
What?
what?
All right, these guys are ripping you
They
off.
give the bulls the squeaky noises?
Riley,
There's no squeaky noises.
Riley, what other clown is there? Are you thinking of mimes, jesters?
Those are totally different
They're
things.
just called clowns. They're bull clowns to scare,
Oh,
not
yeah.
scare, but to lure the bull to them so the rider can safely get away from the bull. They also have a
Yeah.
barrel they hide in sometimes. And then the bull attack the barrel and launch that clown. It was kind of scary, to be honest. I definitely would not.
Yeah,
wanna
that
be a
sounds
bull.
just
not
like
a
my
bull.
aqua kaleidoscope. Yeah, just put any adjective in front of anything, and it's a thing now. Bull, clown.
Your aqua kaleidoscope.
Yeah. Make anything into anything with random words, I guess, according to Riley.
So I decided to look it up, and firstly, they're called rodeo clowns, and secondly, they're just clowns that dressed up in Western clothing.
Yeah, they don't have the squeaky nose though. They don't no squeaky shoes. Just classic bull riding equipment in clown
So
form.
it's just a
That doesn't
cowboy.
sound like a clown at all. Yeah.
No, they're called clowns.
I don't know, Riley. This one has a squeaky nose right
Okay,
here.
the one I went to did not have a squeaky nose, but he
Your
did
rodeo
heckle a
Call
lot of
myself
people.
rich and handsome, Riley, but it doesn't make it true.
Riley, your rodeo clown wasn't any fun.
See, there's the barrel. Man, you guys thought I was crazy. This is definitely
You
not
are.
this this guy is a lot more clownish, like circus clownish than the clown
No.
I saw.
Crazy, the only picture we have of this clown looks like a clown. Huh. How interesting is that?
Yeah, crazy
Yeah,
crazy things,
He's
guys.
he does look very clown-like. Here's another one.
Yeah, that looks like a clown.
Yeah, that's just a normal clown.
Yeah, okay, fine. It's a normal clown at the show. Okay, there was a clown there. He was trying to heckle people, and the one
Why is
thing
it so hard for you to admit that the clown looked like a clown,
he
Riley?
didn't have the nose. He barely had the outfit. Like I think he had makeup on, but he didn't have like this outlandish like circle eye makeup thing.
Whoa, there's no need to discriminate clowns, okay?
Yeah, Riley.
I'm just saying what I'm remembering from the show is I probably wouldn't go back, and there was a clown that tried to heckle people. He did a stage dive. The mayor was on a bowl. He asked if there was any like single women, and then he asked if there was any single men, and nobody raised their hands.
Inclusive.
So
I would have raised my
He
hand.
wants to be with the mayor.
he wants to be with the mayor.
The mayor has some pull, probably. I'd get with that.
There's like, any single women out there? Any single men? How about single clowns? What's a clown who?
They all just rush him. Yeah.
The clown just slowly goes back in the barrel.
They just jump off the hill in their little barrel.
No, the mayor wasn't asking people for single men and women. The clown was asking.
Oh.
Where did the mayor come into asking that? When did that happen?
The mayor is the single person.
Riley,
I said the clown was heckling people, not the mayor.
yeah, but you never clarified that the mayor wasn't the one who.
Oh,
was-
sorry. The mayor is
Yeah.
not the clown, okay?
Oh.
You made,
Yeah, we know that.
sound like Riley. You just kind of threw the word mayor in there, and that made me think that the
Okay,
mayor.
I'm
was
sorry. That one's on me, guys. That one's on me.
Yeah, we all like to think about promiscuous mayors, okay, Riley? You should know this by now.
I forgot about the lore of our channel. Promiscuous mayors, the British Armada, and
Sounds like we got a title.
Promiscuous mayors in the British Armada.
wow. Would you read that book if it was in a
I'd
book
read
form?
that book.
I'd listen to it if it was an audiobook.
Ah, perfect. Well, good news, Kevin. It is.
Oh my god! All right.
It's been a while since we've had like a Cameron's Wacky Games segment on the show. I think the last one I did was the Homeowners Association.
That was a show? Or sorry.
I mean, yeah,
Sorry. That was a game.
it started out as a game. It started out as a game towards the end of one episode. And
Riley's dad did that? What?
Salty surprise.
Oh gosh.
All right, so picture this: you guys are all you guys are all like going for the same job, but you guys are competing in the same area with in like the same field and stuff. You guys are basically all rivals who want to be the best at the specific thing you're trying to be. You're all trying to be the best at the same
I
time.
feel like this depends heavily on the thing.
Yeah, this really depends. If I'm trying to like be a worm, There's no way I'm going to try being a worm. Okay, that job is
If
off.
there
the
has
table.
anything to do with intelligence, I think I'm pretty low on this bar.
The problem is I've already spiked all of your water with laxatives, so I win the interview by default.
Joke's on you, I'm constantly pooping, motherfucker.
Jack was ready, of course, but everyone else was caught off guard.
Yeah, it depends on how much money this job's making. I'll sit through the entire interview. I don't care how wet my pants get.
Ooh.
The stench might hurt the interview.
What's
though.
that smell? I don't know. I don't smell anything.
Determination
I think it was
is
the
what
last
that
guy.
smell
You
is.
should not hire him.
All right. All right. So all of you guys at the same time decide to establish your own independent clock making businesses. You all want to be clock makers at the exact same time, but that also means you're all direct competition with each other.
I think I take the cake here, guys.
And
How do all you guys go about making your business stand out from your competition, which is the other guys?
I mean, this is pretty obvious for me. I'm a woodworker. I make them beautiful. I make them out of pretty woods.
you go like
Yeah, but
classic
my
German
clocks-
clockworking.
My clocks are so good, the time is slower, so you live longer.
Wow.
The 24-hour clock.
Oh yeah, well
Live
my
forever.
clock says I'm 10 minutes younger than you. It's not slow. I'm just younger.
Yeah, but eventually, since mine's slower, yours will eventually pass. So mine will be younger eventually.
I think my clock would be what is it? An hourglass that auto refills itself. I feel like that would be a
So it's
pretty
just
cool.
a slowly rotating
How
hourglass.
How do you know what time it is on an hourglass?
You just have to know the grain level.
You have to watch it every time it turns. All right, that's another hour. Okay, tick that off.
Hey, mine's gonna be the unique factor. It's not gonna be any of your.
Are you
Like
trying
with
to get
watches,
mad? How do you
watches
know
sometimes.
how many times it's turned?
Yeah, you know how long you slept.
So Gavin's selling pretty clocks. Jack's a snake oil salesman.
Yeah, I use my woodworking abilities to make them pretty. I thought that was pretty practical.
Yeah, Riley's selling automatically flipping hourglasses.
Yeah.
What are your clocks like, Max?
I feel like I just surface
Skip me.
level
I'm
of
currently
this.
drawing a diagram to explain why mine are better, so you can skip over me. Come back
Oh,
in
boy.
like 2 minutes.
Oh gosh.
What are your clocks like while we're waiting for Max to get his diagram done?
Wait, what?
I guess
Oh,
I would
but-
make digital clocks so that you don't have to try and read
Oh.
the analog ones.
Or the sand
Pandering.
ones.
Doesn't count. Pandering.
What do you mean?
Pandering to the modern era doesn't count.
Yeah, boo, boo. Who reads digital clocks these days? Man, your phones, your watches, your walls.
I mean, does the clock at the corner of my computer screen count as a digital
Yeah,
clock?
that is definitely a digital one.
Indeed.
I read it all the time.
Yeah, no, nobody used them, so Austin's disqualified.
What?
See, that's how great of a salesman I am. I could just disqualify the
mean-
competition, right? Right,
Wow.
guys?
Yes, I agree because it's not me.
I only get the one, though, right?
Me as a man
Sure.
with like
Yes, again, only helps me.
political pull and extreme wealth and the connections you'll need to shoot your clock making businesses out of the water and into the stratosphere and basically put every other clock making business in the entire world out of business because your clocks are just that good.
I
feel
mean,
like
I have
that
a
was-
baseball bat, so I can keep them out of the business for a couple days.
What?
Uh,
I
that's
forgot
against-
what Jack's clock was. Is it like baseball
it's,
themed?
it's
or?
slow.
It's
Oh,
with-
yeah,
it's
it's
slow.
slow,
Oh.
so you live longer with my clocks.
Oh, what's-
that's
yeah.
your pitch. That's
So-
not how this works.
so you're making new time, is what you're saying?
I would also
A whole
like
new
to point
time
out
scheme.
that I wear a wooden wristwatch, so just like to put that out in the air. Like in the real world, I do.
Congrats, man.
In the
just
real
want to
world,
put that out there because
I'm-
woodworking's my sales pitch.
I'm wearing a smartwatch.
Don't patronize me, Ogden. I'm making legit points.
Did you make the wristwatch, Gavin?
No, but I did edit it a little bit to make it pretty.
Oh,
All right, so Austin has like a massive digital alarm clock on his wrist.
On his wrist.
Riley,
There's no miniature digital clocks for a wrist.
Yeah.
Riley said he's already wearing a smartwatch. That means he's already buying into my business.
True.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's scandalous. True. Riley
You got to know the
supported
competition. That's why I
You're
disqualified him.
repping the competition though.
Yeah, because you were scared that mine were better.
Mine's unique. I get the unique factor. You can tell the minutes, but the hours you have to count.
Riley, no matter how many people tell you you're unique, it doesn't mean it's a good thing.
Oh yeah, you're unique.
Yeah.
My mom said I was a happy accident.
For the viewers at home, that wasn't a joke.
But mom,
It wasn't.
but mom, you cry every night. Yeah, you were the one who was happy. I was miserable the
Oh.
entire time.
Well, Max, do you have your watch?
Give me like 30 more seconds.
All
Okay,
right.
let me explain the sand watch. So, sorry, not
Oh,
watch.
the sand
the sand,
watch.
the sand-
I ate that yesterday.
Okay, so you know beakers, right? They have like the little tick marks.
Right.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's basically what the auto flipping hourglass will do. So
What if you
it'll
forget to flip it though?
no, it's auto. It's an auto flipping.
Yeah.
What do you mean? How do you forget to flip it?
Hey, it's like that thing from iCarly where it's like, great, this thing's cool, but what if, are you gonna forget to put food in the fish tank? Or what?
What are you talking about? There's no fish tank in my hourglass.
Riley has the patent and the means of producing auto flipping technology for hourglasses specifically. All right, he has it. He's got this.
I do
Yeah.
have a question for Riley, real quick.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Do you have to constantly keep your wrist at a certain level for
No,
the
it's-
sand to flow properly?
So sorry,
or-
that was
Oh, yeah.
a slip of the tongue. This is not a watch product. This is a clock product.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Listening.
So Riley can't even make watches with his company. That automatically should put him at a disadvantage.
No.
Yeah,
This
it
is
does.
this is for a centerpiece, like for the room.
Oh.
We can do like
That's-
big
I
scale.
can do that
ones.
too, but I can also do wristy things. So
Yeah, I'm gonna be
sounds
honest,
like
Riley, that's a little too niche if it's meant to be
Yeah.
a centerpiece specifically. We're looking for the one. We're looking for
the
clocks.
one watch to rule them all, Riley. Come on.
Yeah, the consumers want to actively consume. What you got is a.
You could
We have
strap
to
it
make
on
them
your
edible?
back.
Ugh.
You can strap it on your back if you really wanted
can't,
to.
You can't see what's on your back.
Well,
though.
somebody else could tell you the time from behind you.
Hey, can you
Oh,
tell
yeah,
me the
hey.
time? Yeah, let me pull out my phone. No,
Hey,
No,
excuse me, random stranger on the street. Can you tell me what tick my sand is at in the hourglass? Oh, it just flipped. That's a 12-hour mark.
Never mind, I got it.
Never mind. Felt the flip. We're good.
All right,
It's good.
I've finished my pitch.
Oh, perfect.
All right.
This is the entire marketing strategy for my company and the sales pitch for why our
Making
products
everybody
are better.
wait forever.
Now, do you want this
Alright.
on screen, Max?
Whatever you feel.
Okay.
I feel like making the outside of the other watch brown was a choice
Okay.
to specifically target.
Kind of. I had very
wood
limited
watches.
color palette.
Okay.
All right. So, what does your watch do exactly?
It tells the time.
It was time. Yeah.
Well,
Obviously.
it's got a 12,
Okay.
9,
Here we go.
8, and
Well, you know,
Was that a
like,
45? What is that?
It's
It's
Oh, sorry, that's the
you say.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
well, you know, we don't purport to be the most accurate timekeepers, but we're certainly
Yeah,
close. As you can
It's
see
like
in this advanced
That's not in order
diagram.
at all. Now that I'm realizing.
No, Max is going full in on the slander campaign. I respect.
It's pierced. Like no one buys, Supreme clothing because it's nice. They buy it because it's Supreme. The same with this. You buy it because you want to be a cool epic guy.
You're the next Rolex. Gotcha.
Sorry, so is there a specific slogan for this watch? What's the name?
Yeah. What's everyone's slogans for your companies?
Just be epic and cool. Buy cool guy epic watches.
Okay, all right, nice slogan.
Huh.
Mine's just
Get
wood buy.
That's so good.
Goodbye.
I gotta be honest, that's like a solid 10 out of 10 slogan right there. Is that the name of your store too? Woodbuy?
Yeah, sure.
Woodbuy. Would you buy?
That definitely screams the clock store.
Yeah.
Sorry.
My
And then
favorite
the
clock
shipping
store.
department is caught. Never mind. I stuttered. No, it's not funny. We'll move on.
Jack, what's your business slogan?
We need slogans.
Yeah. How are you going to sell your product without a catchy slogan?
Because mine's got more time. Why wouldn't you want it?
Just live forever.
That is pretty good too.
That's not a slogan.
You get 2 seconds for every second of a normal watch.
Yeah, more time.
Ooh. Who wants
And
more
see,
time?
I can have a strategic partnership with Jack's company where you have one watch on each hand, and so you not only live longer with a double time watch, but you also are super cool with the cool guy epic
You live-
watches.
Oh, so
You live longer and cooler.
Yep.
So is Cool Guy Epic Watches Inc. working together with whatever Jack's
Whatever Jack's
With
is.
slow man watches.
Yep.
For the
Alright.
slow person in your life, buy slow watches.
All right, this is an interesting sort of event. So I didn't contemplate people working together. All right,
I'm
well,
still confused on Max's watch.
Well, I don't
It's
understand. It's,
like-
it's super simple.
It's like Gucci and Supreme and Rolex. It's absolutely bullshit product with absolutely
Okay.
amazing
Yeah,
branding.
it doesn't matter. Like
So
the watch
It
faces aren't
just
standard.
it,
doesn't matter
it
what time it
functions
is.
like a normal watch.
No,
Like it spins
No, I mean,
like a
if
normal
you
watch,
get-
just has different.
it
I mean,
functions
if you
like
get
a
lucky, it might,
gearbox
but-
that spins in circles.
this
Yeah, we
is-
don't like tune them or anything, so it might be fast, it might be slow. It
Oh
doesn't
my
really
gosh,
okay.
that's like every watch.
that's
Oh, it's like a
perfect.
gotcha
Oh,
game at that point. Can
oh,
you get a proper working watch?
Oh, and if you mix it with Jack's time manipulating technology,
Oh my gosh,
you,
that's
Whoa,
genius.
whoa.
you may get some watches at speed up time. You may get some watches
Yep.
at slow down time. Watches at
One
jet
thing's for certain, they'll never tell you the same time.
situational time awareness.
Yeah. So the on the watch, is that a different word for each watch?
Well, that was one of the interns. Just he kind of needed some note taking space. but,
That's a
you know,
prototype.
yeah, but we sold it because we didn't really care.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
the
so-
premium
So
brand.
is the watch itself just a
The
sticky
brand
note with
model.
is the watch itself just a sticky note slapped onto it, basically?
Patrick's
Know your
watch, where you
utility?
constantly crayon.
It kind of depends what you can find. You know, like we dig through a lot of electronics dumpster bins, so
Okay. So
whatever
you,
we can pull out of there.
so you dig through the trash to make your watches, right? Recycling. Right? It's good
Sometimes.
for the environment. It's good for the environment. I like it.
Or if we can find something real cheap on Alibaba, take what you can get.
What about a Timu or Wish?
Oh, that's true. Any of those will work.
Yeah. Okay. You're taking the trash nobody wants.
And making it into the trash everyone needs.
Exactly.
Everybody thinks that.
Oh, they don't. They need it.
We
And
need
no
more
one-
clocks
and
in
no-
our
pulling-
lives.
And pulling together with Jack's product, I
We
think
need more wrist clocks
I
now.
think this is a smart business decision for you two. Okay, well,
Yeah.
All right, Cool Guy Epic Watches Inc. They're getting up there. He's competing with Gavin. That's
We'll
for
be on
sure.
the S&P 500 any year now.
I don't want to insult your drawing abilities there, but why did this take you that long?
It's the chin. The chin.
Oh, the
That's a
chin.
good
Okay.
question.
Fair
Yeah.
point.
A lot of detail went into the
All right.
chin.
Austin, what's your slogan?
Okay, so mine is all about how analogs are a thing of the past. It's all digital now, and we got to keep moving forward. So my slogan is "Time for the future."
Oh, that's a good one.
Amazing.
I like that slogan.
Mm.
That's a good 9 out of 10 right there.
Max, our collaboration can just be simply wrist game strong.
Wrist game strong.
What, do you put a
Yeah.
weight on those?
Goes on your wrist.
Oh, I got one from mine.
Oh, tell me.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda, bought from Woodbuy.
Amazing.
Nice.
It's just the same.
That's
same.
the point.
Stop.
It's memorable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rolls off the tongue.
I have to include my name in the slogan. What do you mean?
Right.
Also, Gavin, to answer your question,
branding matches your name. It's the same.
It's terrible
I didn't-
branding, Gavin.
I didn't start drawing right away either, so I had only been going
Oh
briefly
yeah, you had
before
to
it got
pull
to
it
me.
up and mind
I had to think of the
Discord.
idea first, so there was a lot of effort. that went into it.
Oh, I forgot about the marketing aspect.
Yeah,
You're
he
right.
started in the chin, and then
Of course. Yeah.
then he figured out
Alright.
what the watch
It's like
was gonna be.
SpongeBob doing the.
Okay. So
Some of
It's just
this.
the chin.
And somebody.
so Riley, what's your slogan for your hourglass company?
Yes, I know you guys were thinking I had the most time to think about it, so it's going to be the best, and you would be absolutely wrong.
I'm sure.
I still don't really
Like
have
sands through the hourglass, these are the days of our lives, or whatever that.
what the crud is that, Gavin? That's
it's
What?
like a sitcom.
My mom used to
wow.
watch that all the time.
My grandma watched it all the time. The days of our lives. Yeah, that is what it was.
Yeah.
I don't know what mine was going to be, but I had like I can't remember the phrase, and now Gavin's got me all flippy floppy on the sands of our times. But it's going to deal.
Sorry,
with,
it popped into my head, man.
I don't know. I think the slogan was going to be like an hour flips at a time or something very similar, but now it's all messed up and it's ruined the whole spiel.
All right, that's how you get rid of it.
Disqualified.
So from what I'm hearing is Riley
Rival.
doesn't have
That's
a
the word.
slogan.
It's
Was
it's still pending. Still pending.
Was it Cameron that had the
Haven't
hourglass?
No, that's mine.
That was yours?
What are you trying to
I-
steal
okay,
my idea?
I heard murmurings when I was drawing, and in my head, because I was in the middle of drawing the watches, I just envisioned it like it's a normal watch.
He's
but there's
just
a bunch of
disassociated.
sand in it.
No,
so
there
you
is
can
no-
see any of the hands.
This is blasphemy from the watch companies. This is
Well,
not
I
a
would
watch
never
company.
sabotage a competitor.
This
Whoa,
is
whoa,
a
whoa.
clock, not a watch. This is an
Riley,
auto flipping hourglass that you can tell the time and
Look,
flips
Riley,
by the hour.
Riley, as a with all due respect, as a self-respecting clock company, you need to
Big watch has gotten everybody here.
You need to
Watch out.
You need to take into account of the very niche watch demographic. You know, let's face it, Riley.
Yeah, there's not much room to grow in your company, Riley.
Yeah,
There's
Yeah.
plenty of room.
People these days.
There's only room to shrink onto a wrist.
No.
Everybody likes them a nice clock to just mount on their wall or put on their
I do
desk.
like
or
myself a
whatever.
nice big clock.
Yeah, but you know,
So big and hard.
everybody wants a watch. You know, they can put on their wrist. They can look
Not
at it
everybody.
anytime
I
they
have
feel.
I have asked a few people why they don't wear watches, and they're like, I just don't like stuff on my wrist, and
It's a
And
good thing we're talking about big clocks then.
this is why the big watch company has gone in the pockets of all of you to shut down my clock.
Sir.
Riley, by the way, this is a quick illustration of what I thought you were doing when I was drawing. Where you couldn't see anything inside the watch because there's just a bunch of
Just
sand.
a bunch
in
of
it.
sand in the watch. You just have to
I
shimmy
was
it
like,
around.
oh, I
and
can't
figure
wait
out
to
the
be
time.
more and more scratched as you move around.
Yep, and then you just can't see anything.
Okay,
Like
I
an
think.
etch a sketch, but just scratches constantly.
Okay, so I think the slogan was going to be "The hours keep flipping by." That was what the slogan was going to be. I haven't figured out the
Oh.
name.
That is terrible, but related. So good job.
I had to re-remember it. So
I think it's a solid 6 out of 10 slogan. right
yeah,
here.
that's what I was
It's
going for.
Specifically for his company. For anything else, terrible. But specifically for his company, all right.
It's on theme. It's on theme.
Yeah,
Right.
that's the word for it. That's the kindest way to put it. Thanks.
So you guys just opened
Okay,
up-
Woodbye.
Right, so-
Hey,
It's all
you said it was great.
I love the name.
Thank you.
I still love the name.
I appreciate it.
all right, so we got
You're very supportive.
all right, so we got Woodbye. We got Woodbye. What's everyone else's company's names?
Gosh.
Yeah, because
I'll go with Sandy Times.
I'm the only rememberable
Sandy
one.
Times. Okay, that's a pretty good name. Sandy Times. Well, what about you,
Oh.
Max and Jack? What's your guys' Is it still Cool Guy Epic Watches Inc.?
That's Max's, right?
That's mine. Yeah, cool guy, Epic Watches.
Yeah, but
Well,
you
did
guys
they have a
don't-
merger yet or not?
Well, the partnership's
Well, it's
more
just a
like
collaboration.
It's a collab. We're not. It's not a merger.
So could you abbreviate your name? We got like Seagoo, Seagoo. Do you add an incorporate Seagoo Inc?
Gooey?
Seagoo. You know what? If you put like those initials next to each other, I feel like that's a supreme kind of thing.
It's like what people call McDonald's Mickey D's or Buffalo Wild Wings.
You got the Segui bird?
Oh my gosh. They have a brand new line. They have a brand new line similar to the people who are all about profanity. It's called
Riley, what's the name of this watch in particular? Just out of curiosity, what's your company name this watch?
This we don't sell watches. This is an off-brand Sandy Times wristwatch.
What would they call it? Jesus Christ, semantical bitch. What would you call it?
This is a bootleg. They probably call it like.
This is actually a sabotage product that my company's been putting out to try and.
They'll probably
Yeah,
be
they
like
They show up the Sandy Times looking for a watch, and then they get disappointed.
They probably call it like the Oasis or something like that, because you see the time throughout the sand.
So Max, let me get this right.
The hours keep flipping by with Oasis by Sandy Times.
Max, let me get this straight. See if I understood you correctly. You said that these are sabotage watches created by Cool Guy Epic Watches Inc. Are you telling me that you beat Riley to the patent for hourglass watches?
That is not an hourglass watch. That is a blasphemy.
That was Riley's
No, let me give you the rundown of the full ad. It starts on a beach, and there's a guy who looks up, and it's his Sandy Times watch is full of sand, and he's like, "Ah, geez, I can't tell the time," and he's going to be late for a meeting, and then out of the water comes a guy with flowing golden hair, and he looks at his watch, and it's not really correct, and it's kind of crooked, and there's water in it, but he can see the time. He's like, I'm right on time, and he goes by, and like all the women just start following behind him.
Wow. Cool Guy Epic himself?
Even though I'm stranded on this desert, hours keep flipping by with my Oasis by Sandy Times.
Max has some good
There's the image on screen, by the way.
He's already got commercials. He's got a mascot.
Yeah, our marketing team, we pay him overtime.
Oh, yeah, clearly. Do you specifically call out Sandy Times and say, "Don't shop here, shop here"?
Riley.
Oh, what, Gavin?
Do you source your sand specifically from a specific desert?
We were thinking like the Sahara.
He just uses the sand that people get in their shoes.
It sounds more.
We wait for somebody to go into the desert and hallucinate an oasis, and we collect.
Okay, again, you are talking about the blasphemy watch. I don't know why the blasphemy watch has gotten more attention than the hourglass masterpieces that we make.
Sorry,
let me ask
not like you couldn't name a clock oasis. God fucking damn.
I gotta ask you this, Max. Do you sell the Oasis watch at your store as like a funny gag product?
I think we would.
Just so, like, in case you got that one guy who saw the commercials, like, man, this watch is very ineffective, but it'd be pretty funny if I got one.
Be pretty funny gag gift.
Do you have a gag gift section in your store, man?
Yeah, that's in like the inferior products section. They're always on sale.
There's never one under $1,000 though.
Yep.
The kitty section,
like
the Hello Kitty, like little watch kind of thing.
Kids, kids.
Max went out of his way going to every McDonald's in like 2010 to get as many SpongeBob watches as possible.
Oh my god! I have like 17 of those still in the package, never opened.
Oh my gosh, you're sitting on a gold mine.
Yes, mint.
This is it's gonna be a Beanie Baby craze, Gavin. It's gonna be the
I obsessed over them as a child, and my grandparents were like, "All right, we'll just collect them and take them from you, so you can never open them." And now they're internalized in my grandparents' attic. I can still get them. I still remember the plankton one. I think was my favorite.
Plankton.
What is this? don't always buy high quality watches, but when I do, I purchase cool guy epic watches. Are these meme campaigns that you're plastering on your Instagram and Twitter timeline?
Yep, our social media manager is paid very well.
Oh damn.
Segui.
He's paid to never leave social media.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot I didn't Photoshop a watch on that guy. Hold on.
I'm surprised he's not wearing a watch.
It's
Yeah,
just
me
hidden
too.
by
It's probably
his
underneath the
class.
cup.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we got Woodbuy, Cool Guy, Epic Watches Inc., Sandy Times. Jack, what's your watch company called? What's the name of your business?
Well, the name on the watches is Mort, but it stands for more time.
Oh god.
Mort watches.
You okay, Kevin?
I'm fine.
Gavin's allergic to Mort watches.
Oh, it's so bad.
They're contaminated by low quality sand.
Oh, he keeps wanting to touch my feet.
Yeah.
What?
Mort, quit touching the feet!
Is that a Madagascar reference?
Yes.
Yes.
It was an attempt to make one, but it didn't land very well, I guess.
I couldn't tell if you were King Julian or if that was some other impression that I didn't know.
Okay. So, Austin, what's your clock company called?
Okay, so since I'm a digital clock company, my company would be called Digitime Inc. Like digitize, but digitime.
Oh,
Mhm.
very interesting. So we got Sandy Times, we got Cool Guy Watches Inc., we got Digitime, we got More Time, Mort for short, and we got Woodbuy.
Goodbye. So, Austin, do you use like LEDs or are you switching over to the OLEDs?
Oh no, we'd be OLED.
OLED?
I thought you were going to do LCD screens.
LCDs? Are you doing like fluorescent? Is that going to be like a retro brand?
Do you have like those like neon signs except it's a digital clock form?
Tiny little neon lights that light up the tower.
That'd be pretty difficult, but I mean, nothing is impossible in the future. So
As long as they buzz like neon lights do, it's
My
worth it.
resources.
I think we can make that happen.
Just vibrate your hand. I don't think people would use that to learn time anymore, or read time. Not learn time.
All right. So I think in terms of name, my favorite is probably I have to say, damn it. They're all pretty good. Fuck.
We all know which one it is.
I think there's a pretty clear first and second.
There, yeah. Gavin and I are on the same page.
No, Sandy Time is on theme, and so is Digitime. It's probably between those two.
That is not what I was thinking at all.
I mean, Digitime was definitely one of the two, but
Digitime was not in my top three.
Digitime, simply genius.
I liked it. I don't know.
Yeah, Digitime's the best business name here.
I like Segui.
Okay. So as I clarified, you guys.
Oh my god, Segui!
You guys all opened up at the same exact time on the same exact day.
At the same time?
Yeah. And it turns out not only did you guys just all make competition with each other, but all your stores are also right next to each other. You got 3 on
that
one
was bad planning.
and 3 on the other side of the street. Those are the only vacant buildings you could purchase for your businesses. And now you need to attract customers, but you need to give them reasons to go to your place instead of other people's place. So tell me, what's your guys' marketing schemes? Max, I'll start with you. You already went a bit into like some of your marketing tactics. Would you care to elaborate on that a bit?
So you're wondering like what our front end store marketing tactics are to get people in the door?
Yeah.
That is a good question.
I already got mine. If you want to stall for time,
I thought
Yeah.
Max's was like an online store.
What? No.
We can have a brick and mortar. Oh, we have to have a place for the sail watches, the sand watches.
Yeah. Okay. He could expand it as a franchise business later down the line, but right now he's a mom and pop shop. All you are mom and pop shops. You're trying to get your businesses off the ground. You came to me as an investor to invest in your product.
And you invested all 5 of them at the same time?
No, I haven't invested in any of them.
Then
Only
how
the
do we have the
best ones,
store?
Riley.
How do we have the store then?
we funded it ourselves.
How are you going to like get the sales and stuff to convince me? Okay.
When people go to Shark Tank, Riley, they already have a product to show the sharks.
Yeah, but not a place.
Some of them do.
they might.
Yeah,
Oh,
they go
okay.
to the sharks to get their businesses like.
I
way
haven't
off
seen the
ground.
show.
Right. Yeah, this is a reverse Shark Tank situation.
Obviously, that reality TV is how all investing works, Riley.
Yeah.
God.
Oh.
Anyways, Gavin, what's your marketing strategy?
Strippers.
Oh my god, what?
I mean, can't fault a man if it works.
Now how
If we
how is
give
that
you
on
wood,
the-
you get wood. Obviously,
Okay.
it's a trade-off. If we give you wood, then you got to come in and buy some wood.
So you double as a drip. Oh.
No, we just have hot like what is it? What's the clothing brand that has shirtless dudes in front of their store?
I don't know.
Well, we do that, but with watches.
Sorry, I've never heard of this scheme.
It's like Forza or some random bullshit. I don't know.
So you have like sexy women plastered on your windows.
First of all, he said men.
Sorry, my bad. You have sexy men plastered on your windows.
We're all about wood. Obviously, they're dudes.
Okay. No, I'm sure that piece too simple. There's a lot of people who'd be interested in that.
Are
I
they
don't
just
know.
in the wall, Gavin?
Yes, we keep them in the wall where nobody can see them, but they're there.
Well, did you? Oh, sorry. I was just.
They're in the walls.
I was thinking for some reason you're only showing the silhouette of like men dancing, but then I remembered you said something about their clothing, not silhouettes. So I don't know what happened in my
Yes,
my synapses.
we put them in the
today.
walls and we make them move so much their sweat seeps through the walls, so we only see the silhouette of the men.
Oh my god.
Therefore, we stay within the bounds of, I don't know, decency. I don't know. I lost the metaphor somewhere in explaining
There
it.
was something
We
important
lost-
in there.
We lost a lot along the way, I think.
I'm confident that you won't lose anything along the way, Austin.
No, it would be more of like a wood cabin feel, and then it'd just be like wooden objects inside. That would be the real thing.
with the strippers at the wall.
Yeah, it'd be logs, but they're in the wall somehow.
You could hear them. Is this real mahogany?
Yeah.
Yes.
That doing it for you?
So, Austin, what's your marketing strategy? What brings your
Oh,
customers into you?
God.
So
Uh-huh.
I think I would have a big like digital clock above the doorway.
A
So
big
people could see,
projection
you know
of
what?
a naked female.
In the wall,
So
Gavin. In the
people
wall.
see that our clocks are easy to read. They know exactly what the store is. They're like, oh, I don't have a watch or a clock. This looks like a good place to go. Maybe I'll go and get one.
What's the
Very
millimeter
practical.
like OLED device you're using? How much like precision? are we
What's the
getting at?
millimeter OLED you got?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Very
like
interesting.
26
Millimeter
drop
OLED do you
per
got? Gotta know. That's very integral.
Austin doesn't know how he makes these digital clocks. He just makes them and they work, and that's good enough for him.
They just work.
You don't do
Yeah.
like
A wise
8
man once said.
millimeters, 6 millimeters, 4 millimeters. Just the
I don't know where
sharpest.
they-
You got 4mm OLED?
Sure.
Okay, 4
All
millimeter.
right. A little behind the times, but still
Yeah,
pretty
well, that's
solid.
fine.
All right, Jack. What's your
The
marketing?
smaller is the better, Gavin. That's the saying.
Yes, that's what my fiance says.
Jack, you're stationed right next to Gavin's store because he talks about how the sand keeps getting into his store. So he's wedged between you and Riley. But Jack, what that doesn't have anything.
When
to do
did
with
Gavin get sand in his store? He's got the bed in his store. What do you?
I'm very nature-based, Riley, all right?
I don't,
Natural bodies, natural
I don't want the
soil.
strippers in my wall too.
Well, you share a wall. Like, you have
I mean, if you're going to share a wall with me, then you're going to share a wall with the strippers. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
Look, Riley,
This is the only place.
Look, Riley,
it was tough.
It is now.
Riley, this is
We
something-
bought it at the same time. You didn't know beforehand.
Yeah.
It's on the lease.
Consider these
Can put
poss-
strippers in wall.
You need to consider these possibilities.
Yeah, that was the part of the lease you signed. May have wall strippers.
Anyways, Jack, what's your marketing strategy? What brings your customers into your store? What's your marketing tactics?
Dude, they get more time. What else do they need?
Yeah, it's kind of vague.
Money
though.
to buy the time, like
So it's just an old guy that's like, I'm just
Hey, you don't see Ferrari or Lamborghini advertising, do you?
That's
Jack's
true.
store is just
All
visibly
the
run
time,
down. Like the
actually.
windows are broken for some reason.
Well, that's how
store is
people
still
know that
here.
they
Can
invest
we
heavily in
get
their
more
watches.
time? Ooh.
Because the building's been there for more time.
Exactly.
Okay, so Riley, what's your marketing strategy?
okay, big glass window, sand falling from the like in between the glass
Strippers
panes.
smushed against the
No
glass.
strippers in the glass panes. There's just sand falling.
They're not dancing in the sand.
It's like the rain. What? Get rid of the stripper talk, guys. This is Sandy Times, not whatever they do at Get Wood, like whatever that place is called. So, anyways,
times you better be careful. We'll make a pearl with that.
so the sand's falling like between the glass panes and the
Between
entryway.
the cracks, yeah.
They
Uh-huh.
walk
yeah.
in through a glass door, and the big hourglass display is there. And hopefully they hit the hour mark, as then it flips and like showcases the
And
magnum
then
opus.
throws off the time, so we don't know what hour it is.
No. That's
They already established that he has a very elaborate ticking system that shows you exactly what time it's at.
yeah.
I was gonna.
Spin
I
the
thought
shit.
there'd be like a measuring cup.
It's
markings on the glass.
it's a beaker like.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what
One
markings,
cup
yeah.
equals 1 hour.
No, it flips on the hour. You count the minutes. Like the minutes are on the beaker, and then it flips on the hour.
It's about half full. Must have been 30
How do you tell what hour it's on?
That's the fun part. You
You gotta
count
keep
them.
track constantly. That's
What's
the
the
fun
point of
part.
having?
Is there enough?
What's the point of having
abacus
this-
to
Hey,
keep
why
track?
are we
understand.
questioning my clock so much, guys? I feel like
This
we
doesn't make any sense.
where we're
The
going
most
to. It's
questionable one, obviously.
it is the most unique one of the group.
Yep.
Well, that's why we're questioning.
Yeah,
it.
that's,
Like, we're
that's
all
one way to say it.
focusing on established markets, Riley.
Hey, if you can't count your flips, that's on you. This
All right.
keeps very
That's
accurate
perfect
time.
marketing.
Riley is a very tough.
You can't count your flips. This ain't for you.
Riley is very set in his ways.
Hey, we'll find a way to get the hour mark on there. Like we can make
You
a
could say
24
set in
hour one.
sand.
For the prospector that skipped candles, we have the hourglass to keep track of time.
It's called an hourglass for a reason because it keeps an hour in one of it. But no, if you want the 24 hour glass, we can probably make something
The
like that.
24-hour glass? Oh my god.
But
How
yeah,
do you
that's
account for daylight savings.
you just count the flips. Just do one less flip. Or add
For
an
those
extra
people
flip.
who don't know it's been a day, watch the 24-hour glass.
Actually,
flip.
just get rid of daylight savings. Nobody likes daylight savings.
I kind of do when I get an extra hour of sleep.
But you hate it when you
Then you-
lose it. Exactly.
Yeah, so it neutrals out to being
We lose
okay.
It neutrals out to bad.
Yeah, that's what being neutral means. Bad.
Max, what's your marketing strat?
I've decided that I'm going to copy Home Alone, and so we'll have lots of mannequins and things that move in the windows, and so it looks like we always have lots of customers in the store.
Always popular, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's smart.
I
when
thought
they walk
your
in,
price
obviously,
tag
then
was
they're-
your marketing strategy.
that's the thing. They walk in because they think that's obviously it is popular because it's cool.
Not only is it
watches.
really fucking expensive, but people are shopping here. Wow.
Yeah. And they walk in and they just see the watches and it sucks them in and they don't leave.
And then
until
they
buy one.
see weird mannequins on tracks moving back and forth.
No, Gavin, they're in the walls.
And they're like,
They're in
I'm
the
about to be
walls.
murdered by
Wall.
Jigsaw.
I love it. Genius.
yeah, they'll
Look,
walk
Gavin.
in and they won't see anybody in there.
Gavin,
Question
how
what
many-
they saw on the outside.
How many Gucci clothing stores have mannequins that like move around on treadmills and stuff?
I've never been in one, so I couldn't tell you.
It's
Their
a missed opportunity.
usual mannequin stands just stay still, but Max went the extra mile and made them move.
Yeah, he's
Also,
sponsored
you're all
by, like,
forgetting,
robotics.
I don't have to pay any stripper salaries, so that's a huge.
Neither
business
do I. I
positive.
trap them in the wall.
I don't pay any stripper salary. There's
Oh my God.
All right, well,
I guess it's
And they
you
just get
have to-
skinnier as I leave them there, so it's just, more bang
You
for
have
the
to
buck.
put fresh ones in every now and again, or what?
Oh, yeah, but,
so
Like-
that brings up some legal concerns.
Nah,
You're gonna have to,
well, they
you're-
signed a waiver. It's fine.
yeah,
you're putting
yeah,
the
that's
smell, though.
it's true.
Well, they're in the walls. There's no smell.
The
coming
new
through the
ones
walls.
clean up the old ones as
There's
they get
no
hungry,
smell in
Riley.
the
It's a
wall.
constant
No,
cycle.
put a Febreze in there or something. Jeez.
I'm starting to believe in Gavin's business less and less the more he elaborates on like his treatment of his
I
stripper.
never meant strippers to be a legitimate thing
Well, that's your brand.
Why'd you bring them up?
because Max needed time, so I was like, strippers.
So you just went to strippers?
All right. All right.
What? Every brand that gets successful
The
orders hot
first thing
people
that
to
came to mind
advertise.
was male strippers.
All right, yeah,
Except
all
for
right, yeah.
Amazon that one time, everybody hires hot people to advertise their product.
That's true. I'm pretty sure Wendy's did that.
What?
I thought it was Wendy's.
They had
Maybe it
male
wasn't
strippers
Wendy's.
at Wendy's?
Yeah, Wendy's pretty hot. I agree.
All right, so Gavin, look, you don't
Yeah?
need to say that you have male strippers in your walls to.
All right, I won't say it, but it will remain true.
But we know they're there.
Yes.
We think they are.
Oh, no, we know.
Well, the noises have died
Well,
down.
it's
over
never
time, but we think
confirmed,
they're
so
still
you
there.
don't know, but you know.
Oh, we know.
I
It's like Schrodinger stripper.
Schrodinger stripper.
Riley did say.
I never opened the walls, so they're always living or dead.
Riley did say that signing the lease, they did mention that there would be strippers in the wall.
There would be.
There might be. It specifically says might be.
Yeah, so like Gavin and Jack got the same
Therefore, I am protected if any are ever found.
true.
Mm.
Not that there would be, but there might.
Alright, so
Would be.
this likely doesn't have anything to do with Gavin. He's just
Yeah, probably
capitalizing-
not.
He's just capitalizing on the situation that's already there and using it to his advantage.
Those strippers were there when I bought the place, okay?
You don't know what that does track since previous business owners moved out for that specific reason.
Officer, I swear.
That's probably why you guys got it so cheap.
Oh,
Yeah.
what a
Yeah.
phrase.
Yeah. Anyway, so
Which
so,
one? There were a few.
if the strippers weren't intended to be
Why are we still on the stripper talk?
They
I thought we were
weren't
getting
stated to
away
be intended.
from
Why
Yes.
let me
Legal jargon,
finish?
legal jargon.
All right? Do you want me to invest in your company or not? I need to ask these questions.
Oh, sorry. What? Go for
Oh
it.
yeah, I forgot you were the investor.
Yeah.
Forget about the
Cameron
strippers.
is the Mark Cuban of this situation.
Oh man. Well then I'm guaranteed to get at least something.
No, I'm Mr. Wonderful. I'm gonna ask for equity. No,
No.
I ain't no Mr. Wonderful. All right. So Gavin, if that wasn't your
Yeah.
intended marketing strat, then what was? What was your intention?
Just the rustic log cabin look of the whole store will be surrounded by modernized bullshit like Austin's thing, and you'll see one log cabin that's unique and sticks out in this modern world of malls and stuff. You're like, oh, what's in here? And it'll be like, oh wow, time-telling devices of old. Wow.
My
I guess that's a
grandpa
good
saw this
transition.
was a pocket watch.
I guess it's a good transition into. Firstly, Austin won the marketing.
Wow, you guys were too focused on the strippers to get into the hourglass.
Max was a very close second, though. Very
Man.
close second. But the giant digital clock above the door, that I assume is always going to tell you exactly what time it is.
Mine tells the time.
I don't know. It could be off. He never said it was connected to the interwebs.
Mine's on the inside with the glass windows.
I grew up with a Roman numeral clock, so you all can get booty hole.
Okay.
Yeah, but if he has
I
a
don't know what it
giant
means,
clock,
that's what I
he doesn't need to buy one because he can just look.
Do you think
above
people
the
are just gonna
store.
live in the mall, Jack, or you think people are
Yeah,
just gonna
man,
drive to
some
the mall
people
to
do.
see what time it is?
Some people do.
We're in a mall?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or,
wasn't that the
I
thing?
mean,
News to me.
Oh, this
we were
changes
all buying
everything.
spots right next to each other.
I thought we were
assume
just on like Main Street.
at least a strip mall or
Yeah.
something.
Well, yeah, like a strip
Not,
mall.
not
A strip mall? Whoa.
Yeah, I pictured a strip mall / Main Street.
Right. All the people who have a chance were picturing the same thing, so it's good.
Hey, I had a chance. I still have a chance.
Uh-huh.
All right.
It's because of your guys' propaganda against the big watch is
Obviously,
silencing
the propaganda worked, so I don't know what you're complaining
All right.
about.
because it's worked against me.
You guys kind of went into this a little bit, but I want you to elaborate more on it. So, what's like the interior of your buildings like? What's the whole theme like? Like Austin, how far do you lean into the future is now idea with your build? How far does that theme go?
Ooh.
Oh, we go the full way. You walk in, it's gonna be like a cyberpunk-esque. There's gonna be like cool lights and stuff. All the designs are gonna be super modern.
What does that mean? Super modern for design.
Yeah, that is a fair.
We don't know
question.
yet. It's from the future.
Elaborate. Oh shit.
Is it like sci-fi?
You got me.
Sci-fi theme.
Like Blade Runner?
Yeah,
Like
like
stuff?
sci-fi.
Oh, Blade Runner. That's a weird movie.
It was super futuristic. I like it. All right, Gavin, you said you have like a whole
Could you
rustic.
play laser tag?
Yeah, like a rustic log cabin kind of thing. I'll have my own brewed wine on the side and,
Okay.
knives here and there. But,
Ooh, that's an
mainly
extra
focus-
expense. You have to have a liquor license. I don't know if you'd want to invest in that. That might be a liability there, Cameron.
Although
No,
you could
it's
offer a
same
bottle
with-
of
it's
wine
same with the wall
complimentary.
strippers.
No, you
it's
can't
kind of
unless
like
it's-
kind of like a side
Right,
thing, but
the wall
nobody
stripper-
really knows about.
And the wall strippers are the thing that people know at night. The
Oh, the red light crowd. Gotcha.
yeah, the strip club runs strip.
Right. So during the day, I'm just a log cabin that sells
When
wooden
the clock
clocks that I
strikes
carved
midnight.
myself. Right. But the novelty of having custom everything is really what they come for.
All right.
True.
So you make commission clocks then? Is
Yeah.
what you're saying. Okay. All right. Jack, what's your theme? Okay. What if somebody walks into your building? What are they seeing?
They're seeing Mort.
Who's
What does that mean?
who's Mort?
It's an old guy sitting in a chair. And Mort.
The only song that plays is "I like to move it, move it."
King Julian!
Also, can we point out
That's
that
what the employees act like. They treat you like King Julian and they're more. That's what all the employees do.
Jack never actually explained what the outside of his store looks like?
It's
We just had to
disheveled.
let it-
Man,
Well,
Okay,
he
I
wasn't
was the one that said
explaining
that.
it.
Jack never actually.
This is how Jack explains it. He lets everybody else.
you just
and it's
took
like,
your
yeah, this is
explanation
fine.
and rolled with it, I guess.
Yeah, that is
Like,
true.
oh, that's better than whatever Jack will come up with. Let's move on.
Have you heard of other Jack stories?
No, if all Jack had to say about his interior is you see Mort, I think that says everything you need to know.
We
Hey.
expounded upon
Hey, I've
it.
been working on something, okay? I've been
Oh,
cooking
have
something.
you?
Yeah.
So,
For some reason, I don't believe it has anything to do with what we're talking about.
He's been
Oh,
cooking
this-
cookies.
I've been updating my
This takes-
anime list. Thank
No,
you very
this-
much.
Very
This
important.
took me an embarrassingly long amount of time, okay?
Oh.
Oh my.
Is this like a
Yes.
photo you've been drawing that we've been talking
No,
about?
I haven't been drawing it, okay?
He's
I'm
been
just
drawing the outside of his store since the beginning.
What do you mean you haven't been?
you want us to buy you?
What are you writing, like a fanfic about your store?
No, I'm literally
Oh.
just adding like 4 words to
Don't
a
forget the wall strippers.
image.
And that's taking you this whole time.
Yes, I said it's taking me an embarrassingly long amount of time. Okay.
Oh boy, you should not have hyped this up, Jack.
You're even slower
You
than
had to
Max.
install Photoshop before starting.
So
Oh,
I just use
that
Paint
makes
for
sense.
coding.
MS
me.
Paint.
Oh my gosh, he's using paint.
Max, we heard a little bit about the inside of your story.
Oh, we're not gonna let Jack rebuttal.
He needs time, obviously.
All right.
Did you edit Mort? And that's what's.
Yeah, man, it took me like 20 minutes. Okay.
You said 4 words. You meant 4 letters.
Oh gosh.
Mort.
Oh, I didn't see the Mort watch. That must have taken you the rest of the time.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
No, Matt, Jack, this implies the amount of time you had to spend.
Is that what? Is that Mort? Is that the guy?
That is a very tight shirt that dude is wearing.
Not gonna lie. If that's Mort, I think cool guy
Whoa.
has some competition. Let's just say that.
No, this
That's who they should
that's
have
why.
hired. For
This
the
this
Minecraft
is
movie.
yeah. This is
That's
Mort.
why we have a
Yeah.
strategic partnership. You see.
Ah,
Collaboration.
with Sugui and Mort.
Oh, that's definitely Segui to me.
Yeah, the collab is called Sigort.
I really don't like that for whatever reason.
Well, all
This
right,
doesn't sound right.
Is Mort your only employee, Jack?
No, Mort's the name. That's the watch name.
Yeah, that's the name
It's
of the company.
name.
You said you wanted.
That's the company name? I never registered that.
Yeah, that was at the start.
Yeah, Mort.
It's short for more
More
time.
time.
Oh.
Because more T is already
Oh.
taken for some reason.
Oh, I just realized.
Wait,
I'm
why
so
didn't
cool.
you? Why didn't you go for Morty? Why'd you go for
I just-
Mort? You could have
Mort's
done.
more memorable. It's shorter.
Yeah, Mort.
Okay, Jack. You say you walk into the building. What do you mean by when you say you see Mort? Okay, what is Mort? Tell me what Mort looks like.
What is Mort to
You
you?
can't really explain Mort. Like, it's more than just a watch brand, dude. It's like a lifestyle.
It's a
Can't
lifestyle.
explain it.
Yeah, what does that lifestyle look like?
I like the picture, obviously.
Yeah, this is Mort, guys.
This is just the average dude who wears Mort. Like, you can't
Yeah.
explain Mort. It's like a lifestyle, dude. Like, it's more than just a watch.
Someone mentioned his shirt's
Yeah,
really
they-
tight. That just happens when you put on the Mort watch. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter what you
Oh
look
man,
That's
if,
just the average consumer of Mort.
if
Like,
putting a Mort
is
watch
the
on gave
average
me like a
Mort.
6-pack, I think I might be concerned.
like. And remember, you live longer too. Don't forget
Yeah.
that.
He damn near has an 8-pack, though. Okay.
Is that an 8-pack? Sorry, I
That
can't count.
It's
Yeah.
pretty close.
It's got like a 6.5.
Sorry, I never know if you're supposed to
7.5.
count like the what is it?
The
Is that
cum
like
funnel?
the belly button.
What?
What?
What did
What
Rick
did
and
you
Morty
say?
call it? Rick and Morty called it something. I don't know.
I don't know.
I must have forgotten.
All right, Max. So you talked about the Home Alone automatic moving mannequins. You talked about the section where the prices are discounted or whatever. What does the rest of the store look like? When you walk into Cool Guy Epic Watches Incorporated, what do you see aside from the mannequins and the
Gutter. That's what it's called.
That man is not affiliated with Huey.
Segui? Oh boy.
So, yeah.
But to answer the question, what you see is super cheap, the cheapest like Amazon Basics shelving units you can get, but they're all bedazzled.
Okay.
Like they're all fully bedazzled,
Now you
and then
must-
the watches sit on those shelves.
Did you invest a lot of golden paint into that?
Multiple dollar bills.
Oh damn! They're talking about like double digits here.
Maybe. I mean, we're kind of going all out on like multicolor bedazzling, so it's getting pretty expensive.
Oh shit! Damn. Yeah, once you get into those triple digits range, that's when it starts getting a little pricey.
Yeah, I'm marking it all off as tax expenses for the business, but
But you know what? You pay your employees good. You got a insanely great marketing team. I think. I think the prices balance each other out here.
true.
All right, Riley. You walk into Sandy Times. What does it look like? Do you have like a giant like monolith fucking hourglass dead center in the store?
Yeah, you know, I did mention that during the original talk of the building. You know,
Alright,
we have the
so
glass door, the glass or the sand falling from the window thing. You enter, and then there's the giant hourglass is telling the time. I'm surprised everybody missed that, but that's fine.
I didn't miss it. I just wanted to clarify.
Oh yes, that's there. I wanted to get like a grainy feel for the room. I don't know the best. I don't know what the best.
Like
grainy feel.
Yeah, like for like wallpaper and whatnot.
Oh, like a textured wallpaper.
Yeah.
Like it's just sandpaper hung up on the walls.
See, I don't want it just like sandpaper on the walls, but I want there to be like a grainy texture. You got like some normal lighting and like kind of a big spot like light on the big hourglass, and then I also kind of want like just random like green lights coming from the ground up. You know, just add some extra flair to the room.
Okay. All right, it's pretty snazzy. So in terms of themes, I have to say it's definitely between Riley, Austin, and Gavin.
Yay!
What about Mord?
Top 3.
Hey, I'm drawing what the inside looks like. Okay.
Oh boy.
All right, I'll reserve my judgment for now.
It's gonna take like 30 minutes. Okay, don't
Gosh,
get your hopes up either.
We got to be
Hey,
wrapping it
so
up here
just
soon.
Paint
Jack.
a different color onto something that already exists.
I gotta go with Austin in terms of the theme. I want you guys to tell
That's
me
fair,
about.
I guess.
I want you guys to tell me about some of your best products. What products are flying off the shelves? What are your best sellers?
What do you
My
mean?
clocks and watches, obviously. Duh.
The watch, like
Stupid.
the hourglass. What are we talking about here? Wasn't that the start?
Riley, do you have different types of hourglasses? Do they have
Fine.
different shapes and stuff?
We have the 1 hourglass and the 24 hourglass. Those are the 2 hourglasses we are currently selling.
What do they look? Do they just look
There's some
like
different. There's like
hourglass?
different wood, like outlinings
Whoa,
of
whoa,
it, like
whoa, whoa,
mahogany,
whoa.
like dark oak.
Whoa,
You could
you're
go for
encroaching.
You could go for like a sandstone theme.
Oh, sandstone. Okay.
I think there's a marble one.
Oh,
You know, there's choices, I guess, if you're looking for different.
If you're
If that's
looking
the
to encroach, oh yeah,
themes.
I also have digital clocks that are all futuristic and digitally, and some are full of sand.
Yeah, I have
Yeah,
the
me
digital
too.
sand falling.
Those are my best sellers as well.
all right.
Obviously, I sell so many digital clocks and sand-filled hourglasses.
All right,
Got so many.
Gavin, Riley only made like the bases of his hourglasses out of wood. He didn't, and he's not selling.
That sounds
wood
like
cloth.
encroaching to me.
Outline.
Patent infringement.
I don't think
obviously.
you can.
Last I
think you can
checked, you are
patent that.
selling hourglasses.
I can claim wood if I want to. This is hypothetical.
I already disqualified Austin earlier, so
I disqualify all of you because I already started doing all the things you said you would.
You said you would?
You would, yes.
Ooh.
You said you would, and I already was doing it when you said you would start doing those things.
All right.
Obviously, you never could start doing those things because I was already doing them.
So,
Duh, stupid.
I wouldn't believe that.
Idiot, obviously.
so what are some of your best-selling digital watches, Austin?
So the watches probably wouldn't be my best sellers. I'd have clocks that are like screens, and you could have different like backgrounds on them. You could have the font be whatever you want for the numbers.
These be large, like large clocks that would just be like screens.
Yeah, they could be.
like
yeah.
like smart screens, but clocks mainly.
Are they circular?
Yeah.
I've been picturing them
Okay.
as square,
No, I was picturing them as square as well.
like square rectangle. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Yep.
My
So you
fiance
could have,
has
like,
a TV in her garage, so it could be
Riley-
like a garage clock, like a screen.
Yeah, it could be.
Okay.
Riley does bring up a good point. How many different shapes are there for the clocks?
Oh,
All
I guess-
shapes.
They could really be whatever shape you want, honestly.
Do you have
A
custom?
circular one.
Ooh, circular one.
It might be a little harder to do custom ones, but I mean, if we have enough interest in different shapes, we could start making them in different shapes.
That's fair if you get enough requests.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They'll like put out a good star clock, just to see how it goes.
That could be cool.
Yeah.
Could you do what phones are trying to do and get like flexible screens?
Ooh.
We
Where it's
could definitely look
fans to
into it.
watch.
This is all about the future, anyways.
It is. It is.
It is. But you know what isn't about the future? Gavin's store.
Hi, I know about retro, baby.
What are your?
But it's all very, very customizable. That's where all of my profit comes from, is your own design, your own desires. I will tailor make your clock to your desires.
How
So
fast?
you want us to design it and then pay you for our
I
own
know.
designs?
I'm like a tattoo artist. I can definitely design my own things, but it's heavily based off of your desires.
Yeah, he still makes them, Austin.
In my shop, you can just come in, get a clock, and come out. You don't got to interact with anybody.
All right, here you go.
All right, so
Exactly.
like, what's the
That's
limit
fair.
on the types of
Streamlined.
clocks you can? On the types of like hand clocks you can make? Like, can you make grandfather clocks? Can you make the pendulum clocks? Like,
I can make you pretty much any clock. The main thing is the ordering of materials for like glass and metal. I can make any size gear, any size glass. It'll just take time to order it, cut it, whatnot. Carve the wood in order to make it your design. It's a little bit more time consuming, but it is absolutely 100% customizable
and
to your desires.
good finish, high quality, I assume.
Obviously,
All right.
I can do clear coat, I can do walnut, I can do whatever kind of finish you want.
All right.
It is completely customizable to color, finish, size, shape, design, intricacy, simplicity, whatever you want. I can do it. It's
Okay.
just the time is what I need, which more modern stores can do it quicker, sure, but they're not as
That is a
customizable
great point,
or
Gavin.
personalized to you. They're less personalized because they have their own templates. You can choose from templates, but I can do everything perfectly customizable to you.
Right. You have mastered the art of clock-based woodcutting. So
I mean, I'm currently talking to you on my own desk that I built for myself.
I
So
thought you were gonna
I
say,
can do
"I'm
woodworking
talking to you on my clock right now."
on my own wooden microphone that I carved myself.
I put a clock in this microphone, and now it's working.
hey, I'm assuming that you're pretty fast, but the commission workload's got to be pretty large. Do you have like just pre-made clocks that you sell? No, just for a bit of buffer between commissions being released.
Well, yeah, to fill my shelves, of course, I have some pre-made stuff here and there, whether it's
that's
watches or clocks. I have plenty of pre-made stuff, but if you want to have a custom commission, yeah, you can absolutely request it at any time.
So, Gavin, you're the only person that makes the clocks, or?
I mean, in
There's the
my
strippers.
current imagination of when I
It's the
buy the
strippers.
shop immediately at the start, yes, but if I have enough
But if you
money
hire
from
other
investment,
people, you can't guarantee their craftsmanship.
That's true.
well, I can oversee their quality. I can watch them work and make sure they're doing the quality that I need them to do.
Mm.
So if you need to oversee the whole operation, then there's not really much. The ceiling's not very high for your growth, is what you're saying.
Well, you
What
can
if,
have
like, you're
cameras.
idiots? What if your customers are idiots though?
I mean, all customers are idiots.
Like, where
That's
they're like,
true.
man, I want my watch to look like a potato. Are you making that?
I can definitely resin a potato and make some and
A wooden
just carve
potato?
something
Now,
similar.
see,
Sure, I
more.
guess.
You walk in the store, you're buying what you see, and you're only seeing one watch.
I mean, I can make you a potato clock if you really want to, but it won't last because it's a potato. Again, I'm very customizable, but I can't guarantee the longevity of your custom request
see, at
if it
Mort,
is a potato.
at Mort here, we got
Yeah.
the whole room is covered in Vanta black. You walk in, there's one little
Sounds
shelf
very
that's
warm.
lit up, and that's the watch you're buying because there's only one watch on display at a
You're
time.
only selling watches?
Only
Yeah, man.
one watch.
Yes.
Yeah, we're watch companies.
Oh.
So you don't. So you have the opposite problem of what Riley has.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem.
Why would you need a wall clock when you got a Mort watch?
Yeah,
Jack only sells one watch.
it does bring up a good
No, it's
point.
not one watch. It's just they only see one watch, and whichever one they see, they don't get to choose.
So you have no customization options.
No.
Yeah. So if you want this, yes or no?
Exactly.
Yeah,
All
all
right,
they see
leave
in the store
if you
is the
say no.
pedestal with lights shining on their watch, and this took me that whole time. Those yellow things are like beams of light shining down on the watch. That's the whole thing they see. Is just
Why?
Vanta black.
It's
There's
a,
definitely
and
no
then the
watch
pedestal
in
with
this
the watch.
picture.
this is a square
red is the watch.
with a red.
That is a red dot.
That's the watch.
Okay, so the red is the watch.
Is it the Mort watch that's always on display, or do people pick up the Mort watch and in
No,
another
there's only one
Apparently
customer
it's an
allowed in the
invisible
store.
maze that you just walk through until you
No,
open
it's just
your eyes.
that one room.
And that's
That
what you
one
get,
room.
I guess.
All right.
Yeah, just
Again,
that one room.
so
There's
the-
light shining on the pedestal.
Yeah,
And there's
this-
only one customer allowed in the store at the time, and they get whatever watch is on the pedestal.
The cube there is the pedestal. The
Yes.
the
Oh, so you
watch
just give it
is
to
the
them? They
red
just get it?
No, they buy it.
Oh.
How?
with money.
Yeah, if
You
it's
know,
only a
cashier,
room with
yeah.
a pedestal.
Money.
Yeah,
how
but
the
it's
hell
the
do
only
they
thing in
got
there
it?
is the pedestal of the watch.
All right.
Well, there's obviously
Mort
finds
finds a way.
salesperson behind the pedestal.
He's got a baseball bat,
Oh,
remember?
so it's a pedestal with a watch and a person.
I guess
Well,
that,
they're
It
hiding
breaks
behind
the
it. So they
illusion
get
of
the
the Vanta
experience.
I guess that
No, the people are also doing blackface in Phantom Black.
Oh no!
I guess that kind of answers my question about what your best selling product is. You only have one single
Yeah, bestseller.
singular product, which customers walk.
Well,
in.
apparently it might change every time, I guess.
Yeah, it's not that it's one product. It's there's only one on display, and they get whichever one they go in there and see.
All right, so walking into your store is basically just a grab bag.
Yeah,
But you have to pay for that grab bag no
Yeah.
matter
Oh,
what
you,
you get.
you
And-
pay to go in, and then you pay for the watch as well.
You pay
No,
to
you
go
go in
in,
there
you
and you
pay
buy
for
the
the
watch.
watch, you pay to exit, you know.
it's a
Standard
more watch.
business
They're gonna
practice.
buy it.
Goodness gracious, this is like a toll road for the building.
No, they don't pay to go in.
So
It's a
Jack,
more
But
watch.
they
They're
do
gonna
pay
buy
to
it.
exit.
So Jack,
Mm.
if somebody goes in there and they walk out, does the watch change to another watch, or does it stay that one watch?
Oh,
Well, it
no.
could stay the same. It could change. You know.
It's going to turn
Thanks.
into a bird.
Okay, Max, what's your best-selling Cool Epic Guy watch?
Our bestseller is called the Patrick Star, and it's inspired by Patrick's watch.
Oh.
Is it in the
It's,
shape
You
of
just
a
get a
dog?
crayon and that's what you buy.
Yep. There's a high quality was it cardstock watch face,
Right.
and yeah, it's high quality. All our customers love it.
And it's high quality because you say so, right?
Yes, well, because it's
Obviously.
a cool Epic watch,
Well, yeah. You're the CEO, so of course. If you say
and I said it's cool, so it's literally cool.
yeah. We're
Yeah.
on the same page.
Yeah,
Right.
we're all on the same page.
Actually, just as I'm talking now,
Actually.
finished a Paint 3D Photoshop of our storefront.
Oh, that's crazy. What amazing timing. I can't wait to see it.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Dazzling, and our watch selection.
Oh my
You
god!
love it. You love it.
Oh wow! This is such
What are you
high
selling
quality.
back there?
That's
Rotisserie.
don't worry about it.
That's a rotisserie, Gavin.
Oh, a rotisserie watch. That's awesome.
A clock. It's a
Rotisserie,
clock.
That's Italian for a watch display section.
If you want,
Oh.
He's got
you
water bottles, watches.
Well, that's employee, you gotta stay
This
hydrated.
looks like a fireworks stand. Is this a fireworks stand that you edited?
This is so good. There's,
firework watches?
there's so much to talk about here. We've
Yeah, so much of this visual thing to talk about. Oh man.
But look,
Can't wait to talk about this visual thing.
So, you have the main back photo, and then you flipped on like the square entryway, and then
So
in
many
the
non-branded
in the
watches.
square entryway, you put a shelving unit that doesn't match the square entryway.
This was 3 different paint tabs open at once,
I believe it.
Woo.
and they all came together in the end.
What is
Perfect harmony.
what kind of what's underneath the what is that white like
That
shelf?
don't worry about it. That's
Is that like a stretcher?
It's a displayer, obviously,
Yeah.
for all the watches that you see on
Oh
display.
my gosh.
All right, Riley, what's your best-selling hourglass?
I thought I've already gone through mine. Why do I have to go again?
You have to go.
No, we
Yeah, you
gotta
have to
start
drive,
wrapping
dude.
up
We
the
need a visual
podcast
aid.
here.
No,
We need a
you have
visual
to
aid.
go.
It's
Not before, we can't wrap up before.
I
Austin's
said it already.
I'm back.
You did.
Oh,
All
Austin's
you
back.
said was you had. No, fine,
All right,
Riley.
we can wrap up.
It's the main items. The 1 hour glass and the
It's
24
the
hour glass.
hourglass and the 24 hour.
All right. To wrap this up, I'm gonna go down the line one at a time and talk about the futures of your companies, what you plan on doing with the money I invest into your company. Start with you, Riley. Okay, how
Oh.
I like to. You're already going full in with this, like even more old timey than Gavin's.
What?
Would you be willing to hear a possible suggestion, which might?
We don't do sundials.
Sell your plot. Oh.
All right. Well, I mean, I'll be honest, Riley. You're skipping out on a huge market there. We're skipping out on sundial.
What,
You
put
can make
sundials
sundials
on the top of the hourglass?
No, you could. You could also just sell sundials alongside the hour.
Sorry,
You
okay.
could do that, but that'd be really stupid.
Sorry, so what was going to be your suggestion? Was it the sundial idea? Or
Yeah, what was your stupid your suggestion?
Yeah, it was a sundial. Your old timey theme. Let's be real. Your hourglasses. They're novelty items. Nobody's going to realistically use these hourglasses
Wow,
to tell
yeah, oh my
time. They're going to
gosh.
buy them because they're cool. Okay. The same for
They
the
are cool.
sun. Okay, I'm just saying.
That's literally the whole business.
The problem with
strategy
sundials
of my
is
company.
most people are going to put their clocks indoors. This would have to be an outdoor clock. And
Like
that,
I said,
The
they're
problem with sundials is the people who buy them don't put them in the sun. Stupid.
nobody buys a novelty item with the intent of using said novelty item. They buy it.
they'll use it. It automatically flips.
It automatically flips.
Auto flips, yeah.
It uses
That's
itself,
a selling
basically.
point.
All right, Riley. Then build a sundial that automatically knows the position of the
That's
sun.
just called a clock!
That's not what a clock does. And your
Well,
clock,
used to.
it
That's
fits.
stupid, Riley.
Okay.
Riley, make
well-
a clock where there's a light bulb on a little motorized spinner that just spins the light bulb around the sundial.
Oh, I
And then you
see.
can use it at
Okay.
any point.
I see.
There
I
you
see.
go.
The
Now
automatic
that would
sundial.
require a clock inside to make sure it's going at the right speeds.
Yeah, this would
But-
mean this is an indoor sundial.
You're right. You got to think of these things.
Okay, I will consider the sundial
All right.
novelty.
So, Eric,
He'll
Matt-
consider it. Doesn't mean he'll do it, but he'll consider it.
We'll put our hourglass research on it.
So, Cool Guy Epic watches. I don't think you're suffering in the realms of variety. I think you're good on that aspect. But there is one thing you're lacking.
He is willing to collab.
Yeah, you are a clock company who
Mhm.
doesn't sell clocks. You sell watches.
Those are clocks.
Yeah, but they aren't like the clocks in
They
stock.
aren't clocks.
Yeah. Well, see, the problem is that you can't have a clock in public, which is the whole point of having a cool watch.
And nobody wants public clocks. Gross.
Yeah, you can't.
You
carry
could
it
strap your
around.
hourglass on your back. We've already gone through this.
I was literally just gonna say, well, maybe I could make a backpack one that's a huge clock. You do like a grandfather clock on your back,
You could put a clock on a hat. You could put clocks on gloves. No,
or on your wrist, a small one on your wrist.
No.
That would never take off.
That doesn't make any sense.
yeah.
Yeah, no.
You could put clocks on the soles of your shoes. You know, there's so many directions you could take with
Oh, soul clock.
You're
Love that.
already the wacky watch guy. You could go
He's
even
Segui.
further with that theme.
No,
other than-
I'm a super serious, cool, epic watches. Okay, Mort watches are the wacky, fun watches. Okay,
Whoa,
Wacky.
Whoa, are you
Whoa.
just saying
We
your?
are serious
Are you
here.
just saying your?
you're also serious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
super serious.
See, I thought you were the more
Yeah.
fun-loving,
Alright,
They have baseball bats and lead people into dark rooms. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
Mort doesn't got no baseball bats.
You specifically said you had a baseball bat.
No, that was
I
me.
do
me,
remember
me. That was me.
I've really, yeah,
I
and you're part of
personally,
Mort.
the CEO, when I come around, have a baseball bat.
well,
It convinces people to buy the watches. Obviously,
it's funny you're throwing Mort watches under the bus here because Mort watches suffers the same issues that you do by only selling watches and not having any Mort clocks.
oh, I was saying it as a compliment because we compliment. We had the more cool, you know, high end, and then they had the slightly more affordable, but you know, more fun loving and bubbly watches.
Yeah, why be a master of none when you can be a master of one?
So Jack, is
We're
your
the
intention
watch
always
master.
going to have the one display, or are you going to intend on having multiple displays at one point, and the one is just to start you off? Like,
Well, in the more specific store, it's just the one display. But when you go to like the collaboration stores, there's more. The collabs are all on display, but in just the Mort store, it's just the one.
Sorry,
Because
Jack.
remember, it's the GUI Mort watches, so there's more options.
Jack, going back to your quoting of Shakespeare, like the jack of all trades is a master of none, but is sometimes better than a master of one.
Yes.
So you're saying that's the reverse, where the master of one is better than the master of none?
Yeah, our watches are better than your watches.
So Jack, here's my thing. You need to create some. You already got the time manipulating technology. That's cool, but you need technology that will automatically cycle in new watches to keep up with the customer workflow. Because this whole
There's only one person in the store at the time. You got Mr.
That's the issue. That's the issue. Okay, one
That is
person
an issue.
coming into the store at a time.
I can
Okay,
see that being an
if
issue.
you right now, it's not that bad because
the track flow with our other watch stores is going to bring a lot of people over.
Comparatively, but
But
one person
you
could
have,
be an issue.
But that's what builds up the hype. People are like,
Scarcity.
Oh, look
true.
at that
He
very
brings up a
dark
great point.
room.
Scarcity, one person. I like that. You know?
here's the thing, Jack,
Disheveled
I've only
building.
lasted so long, and the people who are standing in line for days on end waiting to get your watch, they're
Hey,
already
people
going
do it
to go
every
to-
week for Supreme, man. They're still doing it all the time.
They're going to
Have
go.
you seen iPhone updates and new iPhones?
Yeah, but those don't make people go in one at a time. That's
Yeah,
the issue.
they
Well, it's
definitely
because
line
they
up
don't know
that
what they're
way.
doing.
It's because this is more time.
Yeah.
You can.
More time,
They,
More
they
valuable.
They have more time to allow for the one person.
To waste
Riley,
money on.
I can pull the investment away from you. You know.
Sorry. I was trying to help
Yeah,
his,
don't
his
disagree.
case.
You're not helping his case.
Gosh, why would you disagree with anyone?
Okay.
You don't want to sell it to everybody, okay?
Oh, that's a terrible decision, Jack.
All right. Yeah.
Now you're going the way of Ferrari.
I
Don't
think I'm
sell it to
going-
anybody.
we only sell it to high class people.
You know, Jack, I'm trying to help you. Okay, I'm not even getting rid of the one display idea. I'm saying invest in a system that automatically replaces the watches.
Oh, dude,
that
you got.
way
Look,
have-
I showed you the cashier there. He's Mr. Cashier. He's taking care of all business.
That was the cashier?
Yeah.
Oh
This is
my
cashier
gosh.
man.
All right, you know what, Jack? I'm pulling investment from you. You aren't getting any money, and you're definitely going to
That's what
crash
you
and
get.
burn because
Dude, I got a storefront though.
I already spent all the money. You can't pull it back out.
I didn't give you any money. So
No, yeah,
whoever-
you bought that
that's
storefront on your own, Jack.
yeah. I mean, whoever you took that money from, they're going to be coming
Was
to
an
you.
idiot, but yeah.
Break you. Sorry.
It just means
That was-
I own 100% of the company.
It sure
You
does.
all own 100%
True,
of your
suppose.
companies.
I think just
No,
about
if you're
everybody's
investing, I
willing
think
to
that
let
means
you
you own some of the company.
100% of your company.
You could just give a general cash bond thing.
Yeah, you
Well,
don't have to. You don't have
everybody
to
loves
sell
stock.
stocks.
All right.
I mean, a lot of investments are through stocks, but you don't have to do that.
Austin, I'm not gonna lie, your store pretty perfect. You got the futuristic theme on point. You got digital clocks and plans for potential clock shapes if they happen to take off.
It is quite
Mhm.
practical, I guess.
Yeah, but how do we know we're going to need clocks in the future? How do
True, we all have phones now.
Are those not a type of digital clock?
What if we just have
Yeah,
They're not
exactly.
specifically digital
like
clocks.
radio waves telling us the time at all times?
Oh,
You know,
time injections into our brain every month? Hell yeah.
Riley,
Yeah, but what company do you think is going to do that?
yeah,
Probably
Apple.
one that has
Not a
stuff to do
digital
with
one.
digital.
No, a
Maybe not a digital
radio
one.
wave. Radio
Yeah,
waves.
well,
all right, let's be real. His real theme is the future. Okay, that's his
Mhm.
tagline.
That's true. Yeah,
He could always evolve the digital clock format. And Riley,
that is the point of the future.
you're saying that people not needing clocks in the future, you're shooting you and everyone else in the
Now,
foot.
mine's more of a novelty thing, like you said. So
It would be pretty hard to constantly stay futuristic, so he does need the funding, I think.
yeah.
And I got the funding.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's what I'm saying.
unbelievably wealthy. I can make his dreams come true. What kind of like future clocks do you plan on making in the future?
Future
Do you have like plans for hologram clocks?
Yeah, I was going to say that. I was going to say we could make like glasses that display the time up in the corner.
Oh, intelligent clock glasses? Oh,
AI
this is a
clocks?
Genius idea.
All right, yeah. All right, you know what?
Could you have virtual clockality in the future?
It would be like, in Cyberpunk when you can get like parts for your body, we could make it so that when you close your eyelids, there's just a clock on the back of your eyelids.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's nice.
I think that's exactly what people need.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I agree. I could use that. That's for sure.
I mean, you're not going to get more convenient than that.
True.
I mean, convenient is a word, yeah.
It's not like you can't turn it off. Obviously, you could
Yeah,
turn it
obviously.
off.
And trying to, I feel
This is
like
the
you
future.
would
What do you
be
think this
able to.
is, Gavin?
Dystopian?
I would say it's dystopian. Having
I mean, if you couldn't turn it off, it would definitely be dystopian, in my opinion.
That would suck a little bit, but obviously we thought of that.
All right, time to go to bed. All righty, 10 o'clock.
10:01.
Close to midnight here.
All right. Well, Gavin's getting his investment pulled. He doesn't want to hear my potential inputs.
I wasn't not listening. I was just voicing my own opinion.
Yeah.
I thought that was allowed in this hearing of
No,
Yeah.
Gavin.
things.
You didn't even give me a chance to like give my.
I didn't hear you.
I
Exactly.
was
ahead.
trying to
Here's your
talk.
chance.
Talking about.
Go.
I can't believe Gavin would keep talking over Cameron.
You're
This is-
intruding on your own chance. Go.
All right. So, just like
All right. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Overlord of Money. Money Overlord, I'm sorry. I apologize.
okay.
I
all
give
right.
my time to you. I love you.
So, just like Austin, you got your theme on lock. I can't think of anything that needs changing aside from the commission speed. Okay. I think, if you could find a really good apprentice or two to help you with that workflow, I think you got a very good establishment going on here.
That's fair, but I'm saying starting out, it would be pretty hard to find it.
All right, that's what I'm here for. I have the resources to help you get that stuff.
I'm
okay?
sure you can get
I
like
have the resources
Mort's
to help you guys.
cashier person. That
Oh,
store's not
Lord's
staying open.
cashier.
Oh,
I don't think you want that.
I can tell you, I don't see Mort staying open for me.
Exactly why I bet you could get his cashier. That guy's ripped. I'm pretty sure he would love to come to another class.
He's ripped out of his mind. Obviously, he knows how to use his
I
hands.
can tell you, whoever can get that guy the fastest after Mort, you got.
Well, with the right funding.
I mean,
Oh,
you
he
don't
asked
have-
to work for us for free because he's like, damn, you're Mort. I'm working for Mort for free. That's
Oh well,
that's
you can already.
Well,
Well,
reputation
he's
of Mort.
retarded, so I can definitely recruit him to my side when you fall under.
You can definitely get him on payroll now. Yeah, he's working for free. That's
All right, obviously, I have the future payroll, the right people in the future. Your only concern is
that's
already being
my
addressed.
All right. Okay, so it's definitely between Austin and Gavin. Sorry, Riley, you made it farther than I thought, but
Made it farther than I thought.
Top three's pretty good though.
Yeah, top three is pretty good.
All right, rustic versus futuristic.
That's
Who will
what I
win?
say, but I can't get over the fact that you aren't willing to put at least some clocks into the occasion. Just some large clocks.
What do you mean?
You're going full in on the watch theme. Same for Jack, though Jack has a lot more problems than just that. At least Max only has that one problem. Yeah. So you know what? Austin, I think I'm gonna invest more money into Austin.
Whoa.
But I'm also
I
gonna
like butts.
invest. Okay, I'm investing
And you cannot
75% of the money I'm willing to give into Austin, and the other 25% goes to Gavin.
I think that sounds fair.
I mean, I would like to state how many futuristic companies there are and how many rustic companies there are
And how many
currently that are
hourglass
successful. But, you know, if that's what you want, you're the money man, so I won't argue any further than what I just said.
I believe in your vision. Okay, you got the antique vibe.
I do wear glasses.
Everybody loves themselves a good antique, which brings me to Riley. Okay, now.
Oh, he's still existing. Okay.
Yeah, we're not going out of business yet.
Riley.
All right. Sorry.
I know you two have had your difference. Have had your
The strippers in the wall.
Riley doesn't like the wall strippers.
Are we talking about us too?
Yeah. Riley doesn't like the wall strippers. Gavin likes the wall strippers, but he doesn't like the sand.
I do like the pearls that come out of their cheeks, though. So
True.
those are profitable.
Yeah.
What?
Gavin doesn't like that Riley's putting wood on his hourglasses. I would like to, guys, to propose a bit of a merger. You know, you guys merge your companies together, so that way, you know, you guys go full in with both because you guys have overlapping themes. You know, you're both old timey.
Sure.
So if you guys merge like the classic clock formula with the hourglass and the OG clock formula being sundials, if Riley's willing to do
Look
that.
at them, Max. They're losing their identities.
All right, Riley, if you are willing to give me the functionality of your hourglasses, when there is specifically a custom request for hourglasses, I would be willing to integrate them into my personal design.
What I'm hearing is I have the patent for hourglass.
You can either go broke and get no investments or join with me and get some sort of money. Yes, that is your choice.
Well, this is not how capitalistic societies work. You know, if
I'm pretty sure it's exactly how it works,
I'm pretty sure I can outsell you, even if you have funding.
All right. You know, it's fine. Fuck you.
You basically said you basically
tell me. Go ahead. No.
You basically spat on my hourglasses. It's like, well, if somebody comes in here and asking for one of those weird looking glass
hourglasses in my custom design, I will specifically recommend your services. Yes,
that's not at all what I heard.
I was willing to give you specific priority when it comes to hourglasses, but you were like, "Oh no, that's stupid."
Don't join Big Clock, Riley. Resist.
That is not at all. I don't want to hear that from Big Watch over here.
Your opportunity, Riley.
I
was willing to give you 100% priority.
You were saying we'll take your technology.
I was willing to give you 100% priority.
That's not what you said, man. That's not what you said.
Right. Sure. Riley, what Gavin was suggesting is like, or at least this is how I envision it, is your guys' stores are already next to each other. You could like carve out a square, put a door there, merge your businesses that way, and you're the super old timey section. Well, Gavin's just the regular.
Why am I old timey all of a sudden?
And when they want anything hourglass, I recommend you. Or I recommend you in my design.
Yeah, like
that was the whole intent, and you were like, "Oh, fuck you."
Well, you did not word it really well for me. You didn't.
Basically, Riley, you're a subsidiary of Woodbine.
You're under me.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like to me.
You're lesser.
But you
Exactly what I was hearing.
still get to partake in your.
I'm glad that's what you're hearing, because that's what I meant.
Exactly.
But I was also giving you priority.
This sounded like you were spitting in my face and
I
laughing
was
at my
gracious
designs.
enough to give you priority on designs
I
that
see where this
rarely
partnership would
request
go.
your
Straight
specialty.
down the tunnel.
Resist big watch.
On the 3% chance that somebody
Jack,
wanted
you're the
your
big watch here.
specialty, I
No,
was
I'm
going
a
to give
small
100% of it to
company.
you.
You
The
resist
big
big
watch over there.
And on top of that, and hey, if you still don't like the sundial idea,
We're willing to consider sundials to see what kind of market people would want for that.
I'm just
Oh,
saying,
yeah, suddenly when you have zero funding, you're willing to consider sundials.
That was on the top of the
How
market.
insane is that?
The Mr. Oil Buckets here was talking about, hey, well, you consider sundials. We started with that. That's how it started. That was the consideration.
you
not
completely
not
shut it
with.
down. And now he's like, "Oh no, I don't want to fund you if you're not willing to do that." You're like, "Now I'm kind of willing to consider it now that Mr. Oil Buckets is rich." I don't know, maybe.
Okay. Well,
in Riley's defense, he did say he would consider sundials when I was done talking to
And
him.
I was willing to give him 100% credit
no.
if he
this
merged with us.
so
but he
far,
was like,
Gaffin-
"Oh no, that's not good for me."
it did not sound good for
100%
me. This
credit? That doesn't sound.
it did not
great.
sound. Whatever you were saying, you sounded like we would be like the.
I was
the
like,
shoe.
if somebody wanted your services, I would recommend your services. That's
is
what
that-
I said.
is that
And
what
you were
you
like,
said?
oh no, can't do that.
It is basically what he said.
You have to roll back the tape on that one, but
Okay, go ahead.
so far, I'm
you
going.
have all the tape. Record
Yeah.
it back and realize you're wrong. Go ahead. I don't care.
Well, at the moment, we'll go our separate ways.
All right, fine. Fuck you. I won't rejoin. Once you realize you're wrong, I won't rejoin you. So go ahead and go your separate ways.
Okay, but we should be wrapping it up here. We're
right,
kind of going a little way overboard, but we did cut it short last week, so
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
Yeah,
Jack,
second place is good for me. I
yeah.
like that.
Yeah. And Riley's got third, I guess. I guess he's not out of the runnings, but he refused to collaborate
But
with
he's not
Jack.
very great. In the
first of all,
debate, so that's fine.
it's his phrasing of words. That was what was getting
Oh,
me.
it's phrasing. Oh, I don't care what I got in return.
Just
How
admit
he
you don't
said
wanna be a
what I
part of
got
Big
is
Watch.
what matters.
Everybody knows lawyer
Oh, man, I got
tech
trillions
is
of dollars,
terrible.
but he said he didn't
He
like giving me
clarified
trillions of
his phrasing.
dollars, so
He said,
I disagree.
Yeah, he clarified and said I'd be second rate to him.
Yes, you would be below me. I
That's
would give everybody
terrible.
everything they wanted.
Why would
and
I
you
want to
would
be
a
below you?
subsidiary.
Why can't we be on like equal grounds?
Because they came to me. Not
okay.
to you. If they came to you first, you could consider me a subsidiary. I don't care, but they would never come to you first because who wants a fucking hourglass?
Yeah.
Wow.
You hit it hard in the field.
Wow.
You hit him hurt with that one. All right, Jack, your business is gonna crash and burn really fast. People are
No. Ours will be the most successful.
Watches are overrated. The line sucks because only one person can enter the building at a time, and no, sure you have time manipulation on your side, but I mean that can only go so far, People don't want to waste their time standing in line just for like, oh, I move.
But once they stand in line to
they
get
don't even get
my
the
watch,
choice
they'll
of
have
what
more
kind of
time.
watch they get.
I mean, if they wait 17 years to gain 13 years, it's not very worth it, is it?
I mean, like they don't even get to choose what watch they get.
Yeah, it's part of the
That's why they have to
people
come
like
back.
gotcha games, man. That don't stop
That's for
them.
gotcha games. This is an actual tangible product that people are spending a lot of fucking money on for time, like potential speed up or slow down.
I mean, if you go the Rolex route where you spend extra money and then just wait and not have to wait in line, then maybe the extra time would be worth it.
Jack's not making it far.
Fair enough. He didn't say should, so I agree.
I mean,
Max, I hate to say it. Cool guy epic watches. I love it. Love the concept, but is
I mean, yeah, you went the Rolex route, so
I'm-
it was a decent idea.
I'm sorry,
It's a
but
gooey.
this is definitely a fad. Granted, it's a fad that runs farther than other.
You gotta run hot and fast.
But I'm sorry, but people are going to catch on to Cool Guy Epic Watch's gimmick, and they're gonna be like, they're gonna lose interest. They see enough Cool Guy Epic Watches, and you've seen them all.
I'll milk them for all I can. It doesn't matter to me.
All right. Well,
It'll matter to the investors, though.
No, fuck the investors.
Yeah, just like wall strippers, if you milk the investors, you're fine.
Are you saying you're
You do it
milking the
right.
Wall Street? What are you saying?
What? What do you?
I will say, Max, you said fuck the investors. I am the investor. And
Yeah, that was kind of the worst phrasing you could have said there, Max.
So-
What I meant to say was we love the investors.
no, I know your intention now. It's already out
I'm
there.
trying to pander here.
It's all
No, I would never.
You got to remember, Cameron. He co-signed with Mort over there.
Mort,
Yeah, that is true.
the Gooey Mort Enterprise is going to be massive.
Yeah.
Well, good luck getting investors, because I just sent a tweet to all my investor buddies telling you how fuck the
We
I'll
know
sue
every
you for
rich person has a
defamation,
connection.
and I'll get all your money.
Sadly, this has been a recorded session, so
Ooh.
I think the defamation
Even the
laws.
poor people are contributing to the rich person connection. How crazy is that?
what part of extreme political pull and power do you not understand about me? I am the investor.
He's
I'm the
the
guy who
oil
makes your
buckets.
dreams come true
The.
and also make your dreams never happen.
His title has "the" in front of it instead of "the." Obviously, you had no chance.
That is true. Okay, we'll wrap it up there. That
Alright.
sounds great.
Uh,
How? What do we want to talk about next time?
Yeah, I came up with the last one, so it's not me coming up with it.
Oh
Uh,
boy. How about jellyfish?
Oh my god!
Jellyfish are cool.
I like
Mostly
jellyfish.
water creatures. I love them.
Yeah.
I will say this was chaotic and I loved every minute.
Oh, it was great.
We should do another one of these again, but it should be its own podcast episode.
It was a little longer than I was expecting. I'm like, okay, we
An
figured
investment
out.
episode where we
We figured
specifically
it all
design
out.
ourselves beside the investment.
What?
A specifically investment episode where we design our reactions behind an investment.
Oh yeah, something like
Nah,
that.
that confused me more, Kevin.
All right, yeah, great. It's not a description of exactly what we just did. Yeah, no.
You just say
It's something
that.
crazy that
Just
you don't know.
Just say that. Just do it.
We
then.
designed our reactions to Cameron's questions based off of how he would react, based off of how he would want to invest.
Huh.
Oh my god, how crazy was that I said that in a different kind of sentence
Yeah.
based off of Cameron not being the main matriarch of the fucking money. Oh my god, that was fucking crazy, wasn't it?
So are you saying we should switch the
I said
investor?
anybody could be the
Ah.
fucking investor.
I was just thinking this would be called improv investing or something.
All right,
Yeah, Cameron can always be the matriarch of money, and we can always invest. Yeah, if you wanted to be retarded and
That-
only have one section,
That's not
of it,
what I
yeah,
said at all, Gavin.
That's fine.
Gavin, I just.
I can
Why are you
simplify my
blasting
words
me?
to only say what you want. Yeah,
I-
Cameron can always be investor, and we can always be a poor little.
I was just
little
trying to give it a
munchkins
better
trying
name
to make a product.
than the
Yes.
long name you were giving it.
No. We are poor. Cameron rich. We make product. Cameron invest.
I do have a potential pitch as an idea going off of that because Gavin.
I love it. Whatever you're saying, money man, I love it.
All right. So I'm an investor guy, but what if I have the winner of the previous investment episode being a co-investor,
Wonderful.
A co-investor.
and we co-judge all the products that are given
Yes.
to us?
100%. Whatever you say, I love it.
Ooh, so next time I'll be one of the investors too?
Yeah,
I mean, I believe you got first place, so
Yeah,
yes, I love it.
Yeah.
yeah, you'd be the secondary investor.
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Sweet.
Great.
Obviously, it's not going to be next episode because next topic is jellyfish.
Yeah.
I'll be
Maybe
jellyfish,
one
and then
Unless we're investing in jellyfish.
your favorite jellyfish aquarium.
Maybe.
That
But
sounded racist, but yeah.
we'll find out.
Oh, yes! I'm your favorite, the jellyfish aquarium.
Okay.
Why you say it like that, right?
How Riley said it, yeah.
I don't.
It's like Japanese koi fish farms.
Okay, we should end here. Yeah, thanks for watching, everybody, and until next time. Goodbye.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hello.